Oh God, it was great.
No, so you see Norm gambling a ton?
Yeah, when we did a couple of casinos. Yeah, I was talking about this recently, by the way. Norm, here's what a real troll is. He literally was DMing me because we just do these casino gigs. We did a bunch of them. Hey, this is a month before he died. Hey, let's book some more of these casino shows. What do you think? I go, oh yeah, I didn't know he was dying.
Yeah.
I go, yeah, great. He goes, great. Call your agent. Let's do some in the fall. It'll be great or whatever he was saying. I go, yeah, great. And he just starts talking to me and like DM back and forth about doing gigs.
Yeah.
He knew he was going to be dead in a month.
Whoa.
Do you think that he thought that was like funny, or do you want to connect to comic? Like, I feel like he's such a comic. He's such a comic till the end. Like, do you think that there's something about it that he thought? Like, why do you think he did that?
I think he just thought it was funny. Yeah. I think he was just doing like
to plan a casino gig.
I think it was sort of like a bond, but it was also just to be like, hey, let's do some gigs, like just to bust balls. So then when he died, I'd be like, fucking Norm.
But maybe he wanted to live like a normal. There's some normalcy to it. Like, I'm not gonna die. I'll book gigs, and then I'll live longer. Like he would never break. So I feel like it was a troll because he would never break. Like when he would troll somebody else. And then he'd be talking to you and go, you believe that guy? Like, come on, Norm, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Guy's crazy. Like, he would never break to us.
Yeah, he would throw.
Right. That was what was fascinating, why I love to watch old interviews or clips with him, is that as long as it's funny, he doesn't need you to know what he's doing.
That's right.
And it's so brave and so cool. Because I would want to tell the person at the end. And he didn't care. He didn't care.
Like that famous roast.
He was so fucking funny with that.
That roast was one of the funniest things because he just didn't break.
He didn't care.
I don't know if anyone else would have had the balls to do that.
No.
I remember meeting him once, and I explained to him, I used to do this dumb thing where I would take a picture and hold up like my wedding ring with the most just disgusting guy in the bar. I thought it was so funny. Just some guy that's passing out drunk, and I'd be like, got him. There's something so foul about a woman holding up her rock. Like, it's just such a true pig's move.
That's so funny.
And I remember he's such a comic, because I remember me trying to explain this to him. First of all, I was being annoying. Like, I didn't know him that well. I hadn't done stand up that long, and I was like, I do this thing, but right away he got it. He's like, I know what you mean. Yeah. And then he was immediately just like worthless, like a scowl. Like, and he's like, I'll pretend like I'm drooling. Like, he got the gig, like the bit so fast. And I was like, and he's like, I like it. Like, he was such a comic and nothing else. Like, I couldn't even see him being friends with normal people. He was kind of fascinating like that.
No way.
Was he? Did he have was he a comic? Was he mostly with comedians or?
Yeah, but even then, I'm like, when we all did anything together, you'd all be like hanging out, laughing, have breakfast, and big, like when we were in Dublin, we're laughing, and we're like, we're in a hotel, nobody's shooting today. Hey, let's go upstairs to our room and, meet in 20 minutes, we'll go out somewhere. Yeah. Great. Norm, an hour, 2 hours, just no response. Then we see him later, he comes down, where were you? Well, you know where we were, we've been texting you for hours, banging on your room. You guys didn't get in touch with me, you went out. We told you we were going out in 20 minutes. Like, you would just do that and never break. Never be like, I was doing this, He's probably, online gambling, but whatever.
Right.
There's so many great clips of him throwing Spade under the bus. They brought Dennis Miller.
Dennis Miller one.
Yes.
So fucking
and
funny.
Spade's like, yeah, I do pretty well with the ladies. And Dennis Miller's like, never got a hooker, huh? And he's like, no, I don't need a hooker. And Norm's like, you got one last night. What are you talking about? Spade's like, what? What are you talking about, Norm? And it's great. You ever hear the I've listened to everything he's ever done, but he has that podcast with Chris Hardwick, and they're talking about one-person shows. Like, he's like, everybody's talking about gets cancer. They do a whole one-man show about getting cancer. Anybody can get cancer. That's not an accomplishment. That's not a skill. Knowing you had cancer the whole time changes everything.
It is so Norm to tell no one that.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yeah. It really is. But he used to, speaking of Spade, when we did, all staying at the hotel in Boston, this nice hotel, and one day we were just sitting in Spade's room because he had a big room,
Yeah.
And we're all sitting there, and then suddenly the door rings, and it's like $800 worth of like steaks and stuff like that. And then Spade's like, I don't think I ordered this. No, because I ordered it. I figured you said you were hungry before. And he's like, and he would do it all the time.
Oh,
Spade, and then Spade would just be like so funny along. Like, yeah, I don't know if I wanted to pay for everybody's to eat. You know? Half these people I don't even know. Like, yeah, I figured we'll have hungry. Everybody's probably hungry. You guys are hungry. You just be sitting there and you eat like the steak, like just cut it like, a cartoon technique.
Right.
This is good steak.
With his oversized T-shirt.
And it would play off each other. Watching them was like one of the funniest things, like watching a TV show.
Well, I heard, doesn't Florentine always do the gag that whenever you're at a steakhouse, he just gets the guy with the pepper thing to just keep going until the meal is ruined?
Until the whole thing is covered in pepper.
That's great.
It's such a good gag.
So funny.
You're literally ruining your dinner
just
for a laugh.
Just a little more. And wait till the guy stops. Yeah, I like a lot of pepper, so just a little more. Just keeps doing it.
That's fun. The one with Spade. We got the worst Googler on the planet here. Come on, here we go.
What's this?
This is just a classic Norm fucking with Spade. It's the yellow shirt. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, this is a great one. I've seen this.
What happened to Dennis Miller?
Because they have that Viagra thing out.
Yeah.
And the other day, Bob Dole came right out and said
He was one of the first.
Yeah. And, you don't want to hear about Bob Dole's cock, I mean, President Clinton's cock, Bob Dole's cock, what the hell? But mostly, an old man like that, you don't want him to have a super hard cock. You know what I mean? Why? Because an old man, you want him to be got a pipe going, a newspaper, the dog at his feet there.
Well, that in some corners is considered pipe.
Oh. But now they're going to have to create some goddamn pill that makes women aroused at the sight of a fucking 70-year-old dude with a super hard cock. You know what I'm saying?
Skip ahead, maybe.
Doc, this guy has fevered nightmares all night. Dreams, I mean, like sweaty, fevered dreams from the cock talk that's been all over his head. Cock.
Why bury me twice? He's killing me.
No, he's a good man.
That was the same. All right, well, it's buried in there.
It's on there. It's amazing. I know what you're talking about. He just keeps shitting on it.
Yeah.
Every line's like his dick's not. The type of stuff you do with your friends, but it's just killer jokes.
Well, it's like you used to do to put Andy Richter on Conan. You ever see all those?
Oh, yeah.
It was like, they have these Swedish Andy Richter jokes. You won't even look at Andy. He's talking to Conan.
Yes.
This is a given.
Yeah, he's like, he spent $4,800 on whores in nickels or whatever. I can't remember the joke, but he was the king. And he lived with his mom till the end in a one-bedroom apartment.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you never seen that documentary about Norm where he's sitting on a shitty couch in L.A. in like a shitty studio condo apartment, and his mom brings him a sandwich, and he's just sports gambling on a card table on a laptop.
His mom came to a few of those gigs.
Really?
She was the greatest.
She seemed very nice.
Was she funny?
She was funny, and you could tell she was like Norm's mom. She had a little martini. And she's probably 80 or something, but she looked great, like elegant and just witty. Oh, she was great.
Love it.
And I feel like now, at the time, I was like, it's kind of weird she's coming. She probably knew he was dying.
Yeah, of course.
And so that's why she was coming to the
I remember you told me.
Did he have kids, Norm? Sorry.
One
son, Dylan. Yeah.
I remember you told me a long time ago when he started in Montreal that Leonard Cohen used to go to Norm's shows, and Norm didn't give a shit.
No, just even more. He was Leonard Cohen came to my because I was playing a Leonard Cohen album or something at SNL. He goes, Leonard Cohen, that guy used to live in Montreal. I go, yeah. When I started comedy, I wasn't even that good. He'd come to all my shows, sit in the back, and watch my shows all the time. I go, that's amazing, He goes, why? I hated his music. He gave me one of his records. It sucked. It's terrible. He's like, he starts imitating. Like, you can tell he heard of him. I hated Leonard Cohen.
It's amazing that you have this musical genius at your shows and you're annoyed.
Yeah.
He hated him.
Crazy.
Because he liked him. Yeah, it's like.
Well, he just didn't like. What kind of music did Norm listen to?
Well, he listened to country music, but one time I tried to turn him into country, like outlaw country, those
like
Merle
Cash,
Haggard,
Steve Earle, and those kind of guys.
John Prine,
and then John Prine, and then he's like, I hate this. He put on like whoever was Travis Tritt. Somebody from the '90s was like, just like high hair country. He goes, I like this. It's more, but he loved Hank Williams, of course.
Yeah.
No one was like the Hank Williams of comedy.
Right. He had one guy on his show, some country singer he was obsessed with. Johnny, shit.
Paycheck?
Johnny Paycheck.
No.
Oh.
That was a singer, country singer.
Oh, really?
Take this job and shove it.
That was him?
Yeah.
That was a big tune.
Office Space.
Billy Joe Schaefer, that's it.
Oh, Billy Joe Schaefer. Yeah, he's kind of an outlaw country guy.
Totally.
Right.
Oh, look, Adam Egan's got the cowboy.
Adam Egan's literally texted me yesterday because I didn't know that Norm loved noir so much, but Adam and I always like send each other movies and shit.
Yeah.
But he apparently was like, we're obsessed with Orson Welles clips. He was apparently obsessed with this shit too.
Oh, that's great.
Well, that goddamn Adam Egan. We did a memorial for Norm, and everybody gets up and tells Norm stories when in L.A. And Adam Egan last year, and Adam Egan got up and killed.
Really?
He was the best. He was funnier than everybody.
He's a funny guy.
And he was just talking about, he started by going, Norm MacDonald, I loved him so much. He's not a comedian. And he goes, even though if you Google me, it says, first thing comes up is Adam Egan, Holocaust denier.
Wait, why does this?
Norm started that.
Norm would just do this whole
show.
Adam Egan.
Oh, right.
And he'd be like, you'd have like some like Mel Brooks or somebody who doesn't even understand what's going on. He goes, oh, yeah. At least I believe the Holocaust existed. Some
That
people.
is fucking amazing.
And then he'd be like, what? He doesn't believe it. He goes, anyway, and change the subject. And you can see like Carl Reiner just fuming mad.
Rumor to
And Adam would just be like, well, actually, I don't believe.
Carl Reiner.
They went to Norm's funeral?
Who did? No.
Oh.
I'm saying on the shows, explain why he's known as.
Oh, okay.
He's known as caller because he would just call him that and then just continue the conversation.
Right.
I guess would be like, what?
so funny.
He really zinged him hard on that
Call
show.
somebody to get that rumor started about somebody is hilarious.
It was so funny.
Ludicrous.
Especially these older guys who were like, this guy's a Holocaust denier.
They were like,
And I'm going to be trying to say, I'm
It's
happy.
so horrible.
Yeah.
It's so horrible.
That's great.
It's so funny.
The best troll.
Just say it and then quickly talk about something else to the guest. It'll be like, you can see the angry eyes.
God damn.
Norm, the king.
Classic.
Well, we still got Fluffy. Thank God.
What's up, y'all, man? Today we're checking out Norm MacDonald, Risky Black Jokes. Righty. On the main screen, I'm seeing slavery abolishment. Oh boy, yeah, it's about to get real risky, man. They started it off with a hot topic. So let's check it out. I've never heard of this guy, so this will be my first time checking him out. I'm ready to do this, man. Let's go.
130 years after the Civil War, the state of Mississippi has finally voted to abolish slavery. Representatives say they would have liked to have done it sooner, but they were delayed due to some awfully big cotton crops. They had some kind of big cotton thing. All right.
Oh my God.
In Colorado this week, Bob Dole warned that if Pat Buchanan is the Republican nominee, the party might lose both the presidency and control of Congress. In response, Buchanan warned that if anyone other than himself becomes president, blacks will retain the right to vote. Last night, the epic disaster film Twister opened to big box office and some controversy. The Reverend Jesse Jackson has called for a boycott of the movie, claiming that not enough black people in the film are killed by tornadoes. Meanwhile, Furman, who was expected to face disciplinary action by the LAPD, may get off lightly. Under the terms of a controversial plea bargain, the charges against him have been reduced to, quote, 1 count of using the word darky. In the wake of the verdict, angry Menendez defense attorney Leslie Abramson said the jury simply chose not to believe the brothers' excuse that they had been sexually abused by their father, and says she knows why. Quote, it's because my clients are black.
Yo, where does he think of this stuff, bro?
President Clinton was in Austin, Texas last Monday, the day of the Million Man March. The president said in a speech, I'm here to speak to you today because right now in Washington, D.C., there's like 1 million black guys. In Nashua, New Hampshire this week, a high school student, Chris Conley, while attempting to dunk a basketball, lost his balance, crashed down on the rim, and shattered 2 front teeth. Gee, I wonder if by some crazy chance Chris is white. This week, as a America marked the 50th anniversary of Jackie Robinson's entry into Major League Baseball, there was a sobering reminder that racial prejudice in sports is not yet a thing of the past. In a shocking move, today, all but one of the 125 playing members of the Professional Golf Association has signed a petition to ban African American golfers from the tour.
Yeah.
And now a correction to a story we ran.
Yo, I want to get Tiger Woods out of there too. Hey, black, white, whatever. I want to get him out of there. I say let's just get Tiger. When he was in his prime, bro, man, he was a monster, bro. My goodness, get him out of there. Yo, he's the only black golfer I know. So get him out of here. Nah, I quit.
An American golfer.
Oh,
from
man.
the tour.
That was funny. That was a really good one.
And now a correction to a story we ran last week. Prince Charles is actually the one in the middle. So we apologize for that.
I don't know why.
Everybody else look like shadows.
Black is great.
Black is great.
Black is fantastic.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I mean,
Black is fantastic.
even though, they're not black anymore. But then again, we're not white, right?
Right.
We're pink like his fucking asshole. Seen it. Well, I call Bobby's asshole deep down.
How does he know?
Beautiful. It's beautiful. Roseanne hired me as a stand. I was doing stand-up, and Roseanne said, "Would you like to be on the show and act? You can be Lori's boyfriend." I said, "I can't act." I should have said I could act. Yeah. So anyway, she said, "Well, why don't you be a writer?" But one time in the writing room, she would give jobs to crazy guys sometimes, and she gave a job to African American. I don't know what you call them. I call them African Americans.
That's those two words that are never heard in the state of Texas, That's a joke, son. Totally.
And we're saying African American, and when you say that, it feels uncomfortable, right? To your tongue? No.
What are you supposed to say?
Well,
no, just tell me what you're supposed to say.
I definitely would not say the A word.
Right.
That's what I call it.
Yeah.
The A-A word.
Yeah.
African American. Can you do an African American accent?
Try, yeah.
Okay. We'll give you an African American. An African American.
Your mom is so fat she developed type 2 diabetes and congestive heart failure. Snap! Hey, George, my mother is so fat when she came to Vegas they had to build another hotel.
Guy goes, "You got the do-rag?" He goes, "I fucking my woman, and I don't want to answer the phone. Oh, shit, it could be a job, and then after you take the do-rag, you wipe off your dick with the do-rag, and no, I don't do that. But everyone in the audience is like, yeah, we all do that.
What?
Our dicks out. You know the Harlem Shake?
Yeah, I've seen it on every single commercial.
You've seen it. Then you'll appreciate this joke. I remember back when the Harlem Shake was just a black fella holding me upside down off a fire escape trying to collect his money. Orange is the
He
new
talking about
black.
Batman.
But not in my apartment building. Kevin is the new black.
Presidential fact. Barack Obama is the first president to ever say the N-word as a term of endearment.
Yeah. That's not how George Washington used it.
Yeah, George.
Today is the 11th birthday of President Obama's youngest daughter, Sasha, or as I like to call her, the uppity one.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Jesus
Regular Mozart.
Michelle Obama has booked a cameo on the ABC show Nashville.
Start again.
All right.
Kids today. I mean,
You can't spell ABC.
Wow. Michelle Obama has booked a cameo on the ABC show Nashville. With this and her appearance on iCarly, I think Michelle is ready to start appearing in films. May I suggest my favorite film series, Black Ass Fuckers?
I found the secret to life is there is no problem that a huge... No, I found the secret to life, Bob, and this is it. There is no problem big enough that a huge...
He can't even say it, bro.
That a huge what?
What?
No, I found out the secret to life.
Yes, oh great one.
Yes, and it is this. There is no problem big enough that a huge black cock cannot fix.
Dr. Dre announced that he's the first hip-hop billionaire. A regular J.
Hey, bro, you couldn't pay me $100,000 to say that out loud. Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, look at he said it with a smile. Look at him.
Problem big enough that a huge black cock cannot fix.
Dr. Dre announced that he's the first hip-hop billionaire. A regular J. Paul Ghetto.
Two businessmen bought the Milwaukee Bucks for $550 million. They are very excited with their purchase, as this is the only legal way to own black people. Now that is here, and I read that.
Well, you're not there. You know how businessmen are racist?
They are.
Yes, it's them being racist.
They are.
You.
The two businessmen that bought the Milwaukee Bucks for $550 million are racist, according
they're
to this.
fine, man. Here's actually a joke about Donald Sterling.
Oh, good. All the charities that Donald Sterling donated millions of dollars to are giving the money back to him. Well, that'll show him. It's not bad.
Never trust a black guy wearing a Dirk Nowitzki jersey.
In Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals between the Mavericks and the Thunder, Magic Johnson said that Dirk Nowitzki is playing like he has 3 legs, which is a nice way of saying he's playing like a black guy. Oklahoma City's second-round NBA playoffs. Great dunk from Westbrook. Well, I'd be more impressed if he weren't young and black. Moscow Roy Jones Jr. is down. Boring. If I wanted to see an old black guy get punched in the face, I'd look out my window. Eastern Conference Final in Miami, and LeBron crushes Kyle Korver in transition. Always shocking when a black guy running forward is faster than a white guy running back.
Usually I pick the bigger, blacker guy.
President Obama is a phenomenal player at basketball for a president of the United States. But I think he's just mediocre for a black guy. Hey, what about bringing in Jackie Robinson? Only team with a black guy in it. That's not cheating?
That's not cheating.
Where I grew up, that's cheating. Last week, Indiana Pacer Danny Granger called Joakim Noah of the Chicago Bulls a coward. Now, where I come from, those are fighting words. But I have no idea how the black community views them. Middleweight boxer Bernard Hopkins has caused a stir by implying that Donovan McNabb is not black enough. The two men have decided to settle their differences with an old-fashioned game of who cannot catch a cab.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Everybody's bringing up these licenses for illegals and that they need to have them. And my question is, where are they getting the license plates? Obviously, we're letting them register vehicles without licenses. And in this day of car bombs and stuff, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Thank you, Dan from Boise. Norm, what's your feeling?
Well, I know that the New York Governor Spitzer, I'm trying to get to learn things, but he doesn't want to issue licenses to illegal immigrants, you know, and I don't know how the hell you're going to get a cab in New York City anymore. I mean, it's hard enough, you know, for me especially, as a black man.
Yo, really, as a black, really? Yo, this guy, bro. This dude, man. What is this? Huh?
You heard about this Huckleberry Finn thing?
What did he say? What?
I heard something about they wanted to take the N-word out, right?
Yeah, anyways, I wanted to bring it up before I forgot, and then we'll get on to my my projects.
All right. Do you have any observation on it, any tweak on it, or just the cognizance of the fact that they want to?
No, well, I feel it's a thorny issue.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't the whole thing. No. I thought you were going to go like, well, how so, or something.
Tell us more, Norm.
Well, I feel it's a thorny issue.
Yeah,
I'll tell
me
you why.
too. Why, Norm?
Well, you got Mark Twain, and you're talking about, for those of you who don't know, what I'm talking about, they've taken out the N-word, out of many of the books of Huckleberry Finn.
Norm, they've taken out.
And so you got a thorny issue that I think I have a solution to.
What could possibly be a solution, man?
Never anything more.
Well, the thorny issue is this.
Yeah.
You don't want to take, Mark Twain, one of the greatest writer ever to brush paper with ink, and change his words, for God's sake. On the other side of the coin, you don't want to have a young African American boy in school, hearing that word out loud and causing him pain.
Yeah.
So it's a thorny issue. But I figure it this way. You've read Huckleberry Finn.
You are so splendidly demented. Yeah,
Yo, man, bro, he is crazy.
You know it's written in the first person by Huckleberry Finn.
Yes, I do.
And you know it includes the N-word.
Yes.
Therefore, you just change Huckleberry Finn to a black kid.
And everything's
everything's all better
at that point, right?
Exactly, everything's cool.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my goodness, man. Yo, this guy, man, he got so many jokes. I'm talking about, how does he come up with this many jokes, bro? Like, we got 13 minutes worth of black jokes, man. How does he think of all these jokes, man? This is crazy. I thought his athletic ones are really funny, man. He's real creative with those. And I had never heard of this guy. And I to be honest, I still don't know if he's a comedian, if he's a talk show person, or what. Man, he probably a little bit of all of it. But I will say some of these were pretty funny, though. They definitely made me laugh. And I'm a huge fan of basketball, so I really like those basketball ones too, man. Because you hear about that a lot. That's why, Larry Bird, bro, man, he one of the coldest, bro. You feel me? Just purely off the skill alone. You know what I'm saying? He can't jump like MJ, but his skill was crazy. But I had a blast, man. I hope you guys enjoyed too. If you did, leave a like. Roll to 100,000 subs, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.
Dear Mike Tyson Mystery Team, I'm in love with a girl and she's in love with me. But unfortunately, our families have been in a feud going back generations, so our love cannot be. Please help. Yours very truly, Clayton McGovern. P.S. Do you know anything about how to increase penis size? Asking for a friend.
Oh, Young, you actually do know something about increasing penis size.
What?
Yeah, because I watched you shower this morning, and you increased my penis size. Bye, Marcus!
Pigeon! Her father is standing right here.
Which is why I didn't say what I wanted to say, which is that I watched her shower and slather soap all over her naked body, and I didn't get hard, not even remotely. But I did not say that precisely because I didn't want to offend her father.
And I appreciate that, Pigeon. I took another person's life. I can't live with that burden.
Oh, my God.
What happened? Where am I?
You're in the hospital. You tried to kill yourself.
Kill himself. He was holding a loaded gun, and instead he jumped out of the window of a 2-story house. It was nothing but attention-seeking. He's got a broken foot. Of course, they'll keep him overnight for observation. And who pays for that? John Q. Taxpayer, that's who. This is why I voted for Trump. I'm a Trump man. Always have been. Give him hell, Trump. Drain that swamp. Build that wall.
Hey, everybody. You got a new mystery. Oh, damn. You ordered from Tuck's Grill. Did you guys get my usual? The 5-fish platter?
we did not order anything for you because no one thought about you.
There has to be some evidence down there that the police missed.
Ooh, Young is on a roll. You didn't talk much at the beginning, but now, boy, you're talking a lot. Go, Young. Marcus, Pigeon, what are you guys doing, huh? You're only good as your last line of the dialogue.
Well, how on earth would we get down there?
Ooh, Marcus, getting it in there. Come on, Pigeon, what do you got to say? Whoa, Pigeon with the unexpected physical move.
Pigeon! You asshole!
I thought you could fly. Aren't you an angel?
I'm a ghost!
But isn't your catchphrase, time to fly?
That is Michael's catchphrase!
Oh, you know what? I think you're right.
Looks like we have some time to kill. Anyone have any ideas?
Well, why don't you...
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. What were you going to say?
No, I'm sorry. You go.
No, please.
I was going to say, why don't you tell us about the wishing well?
Interesting. How different people are. I was going to say, why don't you drive back to that trailer park so I can that whore? But fair is fair. I said you go first. So, let's hear about this wishing well.
Not all wishes should be granted. Some people wish for some terrible things, you know, to happen to other people.
Oh, yeah, I do that all the time. Like right now, I'm wishing that car coming the opposite way would swerve in our lane and kill the driver.
Oh my God, you don't even know that person.
No, I'm talking about the driver in this car.
You.
What am I supposed to do with this massive erection?
I don't see anything.
That's because it's inside my body because I'm a bird. I don't see your tits. What's your excuse? Oh, that's right. You've got the body of an 11-year-old boy. Well, you don't see anything. Okay, do we have a mystery today or not? Because if not, I'm going to go play golf with a friend of mine.
You play golf?
You have a friend?
I mean, we're friendly. We're not friends, not like I am with you guys. You guys are my real friends. I love you all dearly. You know, and I don't say that enough.
Oh, I forgot. You guys do have a mystery.
All right, let me cancel with Marty. Hey, Marty. Look, I think golf is not going to happen. I got to solve a mystery with these assholes I told you about. Maybe we have a look at this Faye Thomas grip-on vagina simulator. Maybe we just have a look. You like that, huh? You want that? You want that? You want that in your... You want that in your... On your... Huh? Well, here... Yeah, no, oh!
What the hell are you doing?
Oh! Hello! Hey! Listen, good news. Your boss never saw this. Bad news, I just in it. And here's the thing about bird it's malodorous.
I'm just, feeling lots of feelings and, Really? Really? No one cares.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was listening to music.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was listening to you. I don't care what you're feeling.
Look, I didn't support my son Bosie when he fell in love with Oscar Wilde, and I'll be damned if I allow these parents to make the same mistake I did. So much guilt, so much shame.
I'm sorry, Marcus. I am really sorry. Maybe I wasn't clear when I said, I don't care what you're feeling. I should have just said, stop talking.
Hey, Young, you want to choke on and sucking candy?
No thanks.
Here, Pigeon, I learned the Heimlich maneuver. Okay, first thing you do in an emergency, you look around, you make sure everything is safe.
Dad!
Then see if the victim is responsive. Sir, are you okay? Now here's something I did not know. You cannot just render aid without their permission because of legal whatnots. Isn't that interesting? I find that very interesting. But that's the world we live in. So I'm going to ask the victim for permission. Sir, do I have your permission to render aid?
What is happening?
The victim has passed out. And he doesn't appear to be breathing. This is called an AED machine. It stands for, I don't know. Here, let me look it up on my phone.
Dad, hurry!
Oh my God!
I'm not getting any reception. Oh wait, we need to check and see if the victim isn't wearing a necklace or any metal jewelry, so we don't electrocute him. Okay, no jewelry. That's surprising. He's very flashy.
Michael!
Okay, everyone clear. Are we there yet? I love hearing you talk, Marcus. It relaxes me. Put me in that weekend state of mind. Whoopsie, 5-second rule.
Hey, what the?
Cannonball! Let's go around the table and say our pits and peaks. All right, Pigeon, let's start with you.
Well, let me see. I would say the peak of my day was, well, any moment before being burned alive. And the pit of my day, I'm not a negative person, so these are always hard to think of. But I'd say it's a tie between forgetting to record the opening round of the Masters and being burned alive.
When something happens to someone, what they always say is like, oh yeah, they could always talk to them about something. Or like, she always brought the light on in the room. And they're like,
She was the type of lady that she could walk into a room and light up the whole room, you know?
Can we be friends? Hi everyone.
Hello everyone.
I'm Veronica.
And I'm Valdemar.
And today we're coming back to you with NORM MACDONALD. It's been a hot minute since we've reacted to him. I think at least a couple of weeks.
I don't remember how much.
Yeah, but everyone kept recommending to us that we watch his 12-minute joke. And today this is what we are doing. The clip that I found, it is 12 minutes and a bit, so I really do hope this is the correct video.
That was your criterion?
No, not the only one. I've checked. I had to look at other reactions and see what video they used. Because it is called Janice. There's some problem. We had the same with other comedians like Louis C.K.
The quality is terrible.
The quality is terrible, so you will just have to hear the voice. But I see that this is the basis for all the reactions that I've seen. So I suppose if you like watching a reaction to this, you will know that this is the clip that is out there. It's called Janice for some reason, so we'll see what's the reason for that.
But there's a good thing for that, in that maybe it will not be demonetized. Because the algorithm will be like, what is this? what clip is that?
Yeah, that's very possible. That is very possible. Well, I'm really excited because I really liked Norm's jokes before. I know it's not 100% your type.
I think you are a bigger fan of him.
Yeah, it's not exactly your type.
I mean, no, I don't mind him. I like his jokes too, but I don't think I liked him as much as you do.
Yeah.
Which doesn't mean I don't like him, but I think you're really enjoying him more than I would expect.
I definitely do, and it was like this video that I wanted to watch for a couple of other hours, all the recording sessions, and even though I enjoy every single video that we watch, the content, and I would be watching it anyway if we weren't doing this channel. This one, every time we finished the session and we didn't record this one, I was like, but we didn't get to this one. Because I really want to see it.
Alright.
So, high expectations for you, Norm. Hope you deliver. Let's see this.
I remember that time too. It was
I
much
don't know
healthier.
if we have anyone from Poland in the audience, but I remember when we were watching Teleexpress in Polish. It's like the news that you would get at a certain time, like he said, in the public TV, and they would do exactly half an hour and the run, and there was always something funny news at the end. And it was like, I wouldn't say it was children friendly, but if anything very violent happened, they wouldn't show it. It was a bit different than the news that they had later in the hour.
Yeah, but you never had anything violent showed.
Yeah, but
maybe late in the evening, but not in the normal news.
But
segment.
I remember watching that, and then indeed we got cable, and all these channels in Poland also came out when you had news 24/7. And then my grandma really liked watching that. But it was really, if you had it in the background, it was the same over and over and over. And then they asked an expert to talk about this, and then they asked another expert.
Experts, the worst thing, because they don't know what to do with all this time.
Yeah.
So they invite all those experts, and after like 3 months, you wonder, where did we have all those experts in this country? Like, they have new experts every day. For like every hour, there is a new expert coming in. Like, there is not as many, bricklayers in this country.
Yeah, and there was also always the time when they had news, and you could see that they couldn't fit the slot. So there was like a news of the day, and then all of a sudden they were like, children are not eating enough at nurseries. And then you would have this whole material, and you're like, what happened at the nursery lately? Nothing, but they just needed enough. Or like they would be like, people are not cleaning up after the dogs. News of the day. And it was, a whole 2-hour program.
Yeah, it was much healthier, I think, when it was just, quick segment once a day. And if you wanted to watch it and you wanted to learn what happened this day, then you watched it, and if you didn't want to, then you didn't watch it, and you had no idea that something terrible happened somewhere in the world.
Okay, let's go then. He's great, isn't he?
Fantastic. But what I like about it is that he is talking about what it seems like a silly story or just a funny story, but what he's talking about really is like a very deep issue that we have with television nowadays. Yeah. That they will juice this. You say juice?
Yes.
Juice out?
Yeah, you can actually say juice. Yeah.
Like every tragedy.
Milk.
Yeah, milk. Sorry, yeah, milk. Of course. They will milk every tragedy that happened, in the country, or if they can't find this in this country, they will find it in a different country, and they will milk it every day because they have money in that. So they have those news stations that play news 24 hours a day, and it's exactly like he's saying, they will milk a story with the friends, with the family, and if it's sadder, then better, and. Yeah, he says this in such a funny way, but it's such a deeper issue.
With his comedy, there's so many layers. There's like this deeper issue. There's the fact that he's so likable. Like, I kind of want to give him a hug. Like, he's so funny. And he also speaks your internal monologue at you, because he gets off track all the time. He's like, and it's really extremely funny. And then also he makes these observations. Like, it's exactly when something happens to someone, what they always say is like, oh yeah, I could always talk to them about something, or like, she always brought the light on in the room. Like,
I wonder if he was like that in real life. Like, if you would go out drinking with this guy, and if he was like that in real life, then every time you go out drinking with him, you would piss yourself from laughter.
Yeah, and
like, imagine real life scenarios when he's acting like that and he's commenting them that way.
Yeah, okay.
You'd piss yourself.
And then
can we be friends?
Well, not anymore. In Poland, it's the reverse for some reason.
The reverse, yeah.
It's a sad truth, but every time someone goes missing, then you wait like 2 or 3 days, and then there's a news about police looking something in the river, and on the next day it's like, oh, that's the guy that was missing.
That's the person, yeah.
And for me, it came to the point that I always like, when I just read about someone's going missing, I'm like, check the river. Maybe he's still breathing.
Maybe you could just keep like live cameras in the river just to be able to check at all times.
Maybe we can train dolphins, to save people.
Dolphins?
Dolphins, yeah.
Dolphins are quite murderous. I'm not sure they would save anyone.
Oh, they like humans.
Sometimes they like them too much. Okay, this is not about dolphins.
Where he's going with that, because from what we watched him already, the point of the
the punchline is
of the joke is
flat, very flat. Yeah.
So I wonder what is the punchline. I'm kind of excited for it.
Yeah, me too.
It's coming. It's not very long.
Wait, that was it?
So that was the punchline. Well, that was unexpected.
I feel cheated, but also I enjoyed the journey.
What you're gonna say?
I just like him a lot. He's really cool. Did you like it? Do you feel too cheated by the punchline?
I mean, no, but I feel intrigued by how this story evolved. It touched so many different topics.
Yeah.
Like, it was about the news, then it was about Janice, then it was about serial killers.
Then it was about the graves and the depths of them, yeah. But I think slightly stronger maybe at the beginning than at the end. I think, at least from our reactions, that's what I would say. But that was so good.
I noticed one thing about him, and I think it's on purpose. I noticed that when he's doing the stand-ups, notice that he's the only one, I think the only one, who's using the mic stand.
Yeah.
Most of them either have the mics like that, like Ricky Gervais often has mic like that, but most of them are just having the phone, the mic in one of their hands, and they're walking, and he refuses to move, even an inch.
Because you have to
A
be.
centimeter.
Yeah, I think he's just.
And I think that adds to the uncomfortability of an audience.
Yeah, because there's nothing else for you. You're in the story. You're listening to it. You're getting no other stimuli.
Yes, no distractions.
Nothing else.
You just need to listen to the story word by word, and he will not move. He will just speak in this constant rhythm, and you can even not look at something else. There is nothing else on this stage.
Yeah, there's just him and the joke.
Yeah.
And you're there, and it has to go on. No, thanks for the recommendation, guys. That was really good. Did you like it?
Yeah. I think so. I don't know, to be honest. I think I need to
You're not
digest
sure about the ending.
it.
I'm not sure about the very end either, to be honest. But yeah. I expected, I think, more of a hit, but not like that it would be a punchline that would be particularly like worth it. More like the Moth joke style or the Professor of Logic style. Mm-hmm. Because there was always a punchline in the jokes that we've watched before.
But you know what? I think I like it more that way, because that means that he's not like a one-trick pony, that it's not always an elaborate joke finished with a flat punchline.
Yeah,
and I like it more.
Yeah, that's true. That's
because
really
he's more diverse.
And I really liked when someone said in the comments that we should really, after the first video, I think, watch his stand-up to like understand more what he is about. And I see now what they meant, because it's like you said, when he touches on deeper issues, and and it's more of his style, and I really like him.
We will watch him more definitely.
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching, and
you.
see you in our next video.
Bye-bye.
I mean, actually, you see us, not see you. That's what you said.
See you in the comment section. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ask Jim how he could or would kick Norm MacDonald in the calf during a Nerf football game in the hallway at 3 a.m. Do you have any clue what he's talking about?
I have no clue what he's talking about.
Okay. Do you know who Norm MacDonald is?
No.
You don't know who Norm MacDonald is? Oh, my God. This is so tragic. Wow. All right. Are you familiar with Saturday Night Live?
Yes.
Okay. Are you familiar with the update desk at Saturday Night Live?
Is that the news show?
Yes. That's where they do the news.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Norm was probably the best update guy maybe in SNL history. He was so good at it. He's popular at it. He was really good at it. Norm too was also partially, he was very competitive, and he's a little crazy. He's talking a little bit like this. Yeah, I can't believe you don't know Norm MacDonald. This is unbelievable. This just dates who I am. So when we were on Saturday Night Live, this is 95 through 98, when I was on, sometimes on Tuesday nights we'd write all night long, and Wednesdays write as long as we can. And then Wednesday afternoon, we do the read-through with all the sketches. So Monday night write, Tuesday night write, Wednesday morning hand in everything. Sometimes we'd have like a writer's block. Like, I don't know what to write, whatever. So a bunch of us would get games going. Norm loved coming in your room while you're on your computer at 1, 2 in the morning and be like, hey, Brewer, you're writing a sketch that you're not going to get on this week? What, Norm? He goes, let's go play football in the hallway. So he had all these different games. He had this game where you had to stand at the end of the hallway, and he'd take a ball and he'd whip it at you. And you'd have to somehow block it. And if you didn't block it and hit the wall, it's a point for him. So he had all these crazy competitive games that he had to play. And I don't know if you saw. So there's one day he comes out, and it was me, Colin Quinn, I want to say Tracy Morgan, and one other person that was at that time, he was answering phone calls, but he went on to do some acting and stuff like that. And I apologize for not remembering his name right now. So we're in the hallway and we're playing football, Nerf football. And so I grew up in the street. I played football all the time. And I don't care who you are as a comedian or if you're popular or whatever. If we're going to play street games, let's play street games and do it fair. So at one point, Norm kept cheating. He would hold my hands, or he'd pull on my pants so I couldn't reach the ball. And so I got tired of him cheating. And at one point, he held my arms and he caught the ball and he intercepted. And while he was running to the touchdown, now granted, I didn't have sneakers that night, I had shoes. I had like work boots. And I wound up and I kicked him so hard in his calf. Right? So like we're in this little, but it's way funny if you understand Norm too. Because when I kicked him, he went, Jesus Christ, bro, what the fuck? He fucking kicked me in my calf. I said, well, don't cheat, dick. What the fuck? You don't kick a guy. I'm like, well, you don't cheat. When you hold my hands, you take the ball, and I kick you in the calf. It's really that easy. I kicked him so hard in the calf. And the whole time he's like, Jim, I can't even fucking walk. Jesus, bro, I can't even walk. Why did you do that? Because you cheated. Well, you didn't have to kick me. Well, you didn't have to hold my hands and steal the ball and pretend like you're good. It's really that simple. You cheat, I kick you in the calf. It's street. What do you want to do? You grew up in Canada? I did not. So they didn't keep moral police up there in Canada? I don't know what to tell you, Norm. I'm kicking you in your calf. I've asked you repeatedly, stop cheating. But you don't know how to deal with the rules, so I kick you. And it still was one of the funniest times. Every time I see Colin Quinn once in a while, I'm like, remember kicking, whoa, remember you kicked Norm right his calf. God rest his soul. He was very funny. Norm was a piece of cake. When we were on Sunday Live, I remember our first press conference. He's smoking a cigarette, and one of the producers, this chick Marcy Klein, is on the side. She's going, Norm, put out the cigarette. And he goes, I'm not done. Norm, put out the cigarette. He goes, I'm not done yet. When I'm done, I'll put the cigarette out. And when I'm done, I'll put it out. And I was like, this guy's crazy. He's going to get fired. Norm was, I got a lot of Norm stories. We'll do that one whole day, just a whole story of Norms, if anyone's interested.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Jim Brewer here. Tickets for my Find the Funny Tour 2026 starts in February, ends in May. Get all your tickets at jimbrewer.com. Don't go any other way, because it's going to take you in areas that you didn't want to be at. jimbrewer.com. Hit the link of what city you want to go to, and I'll see you on tour. Tickets are going fast, so please, before they sell out, get your tickets now. You know, Christmas present, a little present for somebody. I'm just saying, trying to hook you up. And there's VIP. Take a picture, first couple rows. Just saying, little snap back, boom, boom, me and you. All right, jimbrewer.com for tickets.
Thanks, guys. Listen, I don't want to brag or anything, but me and Oprah are making the same money tonight. But the show has loosened up considerably. I noticed I was watching Oprah and Dave talking about weed and booze. And I don't do either of those. The hardest drug I ever did, LSD.
And I remember I was a kid, I was like 16, and I remember they warned me, they said, hey, you gotta be careful with that LSD on account of you can get a flashback. 10 years can go by, 20 years, 30 years, and a flashback will happen. So I thought, hey, that seems like a good deal. You know, you tell me I buy a drug for $5, I eat it, I get high, and then 20 years later I get high again? That's not the point. I like to stretch my drug dollar. The point is this. 10 years have passed, 20 years have passed, 30 years have passed, and no flashbacks. What a gyp that turned out to be. Just more horse shit by the big acid companies, that's all it is. But I can't believe it's been a quarter century since I made my television debut. It was all different back then. You know, it was back then, I remember if you wanted to take a picture, you would use a camera, not a telephone. As a matter of fact, if you used a telephone, people would look at you odd. You'd be like, just stay still like that. What about in the old days when they took pictures of you way back, you know, where they pulled that thing and exploded and stuff? I got a picture of my great-grandfather. The thing took 6 hours to take your picture, and there's a picture of my great-grandfather, one. They only had, every guy had one picture back then. And it's just him like, I gotta get back, feed them hogs. Who's gonna feed the hogs? Somebody gotta feed them hogs. Now, in the future, of course, it'll be different. 50 years from now, people will be going like, hey, you want to see 100,000 pictures of my great-grandfather? I got him right here, plus everything he did every day of his life. Hey, this occurred to me today. ID, which I had to show it again. There's a strange abbreviation when you think about it. I is short for I. And then D is short for dentification. They could have split that one up a little better, you know? But I watch the TV, I watch the news, make you afraid, the news, you know? Put all these stories on, Iraq, Iran, North Korea, you know, try to scare you, you know? But does it ever really scare you? Like, you ever wake up in the middle of the night, North Korea! That little tiny country across the ocean. I wonder if they'll get me. Plus, didn't MASH settle that like 20 years ago? Why'd I have to watch that stupid show? There is one country that worries me, though. Not Iraq, not Iran, not North Korea. The only country that really worries me is the country of Germany. I don't know if you guys are history buffs or not, but... in the early part of the previous century, Germany decided to go to war. And who did they go to war with? The world. That had never been tried before. And so you figure that would take about 5 seconds for the world to win, but no, it was actually close. Then about 30 years pass, and Germany decides again to go to war, and again it chooses as its enemy the world. And this time they have that guy, Schrankly, Crankly, that guy, and I'm not even going to dignify him by saying his name, but I think you know what I'm talking about. But you'd think at that point the world would go, listen, Germany, here's the deal. You don't get to be a country no more on account of you keep attacking the world. I mean, what do you think, you're Mars or something? Anyways, listen, folks, this will be my last time on the David Letterman show, I understand. And you guys, we all know that David Letterman was the greatest talk show host who ever lived. But I remember Dave differently because the first time I saw him, I was 13 years old. I was living in... I was living in Toronto, Canada, and I went to a talk show they had there. And David Letterman was the stand-up comedian on the show. And I loved stand-up. And David Letterman did this joke that I told everybody this joke. I love this joke. It still stays with me as my favorite stand-up joke ever. So I'd like to do it for you if you'd like to hear it. He goes, I was on the street the other day and I saw a garbage truck, and on the back of the garbage truck there was a small sign that said, "Please do not follow too closely. Another of life's simple pleasures ruined by a meddling bureaucracy," ladies and gentlemen. You remember the old days when Dad would pile the kids in the station wagon and we'd all go out and follow a garbage truck? So anyways, I'd just like to say, I know that Mr. Letterman is not for the mawkish, and he has no truck for the sentimental, but if something is true, it is not sentimental, and I say in truth, I love you. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Very funny, Norm. And thank you. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Norm MacDonald, ladies and gentlemen.
That was very sweet, Norm.
Good night, everybody.
You. What up? All right. So, we got another one from Norm MacDonald.
Okay. The great Norm MacDonald.
Yes.
Yeah, man. What we got?
This is golf and Tiger Woods.
Okay. Yeah. Golf is a great sport, and Tiger Woods is one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's see what Norm's got to say, man.
Yep.
Now listen.
Yeah, man.
Norm's right. I mean, what do you expect from Tiger Woods? Like, were people surprised when they found out this nigga was like fucking different? I think it was like porn stars too. He was fucking like all kind of porn stars.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's a wild story. Man. Yeah, like going on, man. And it's just Tiger Woods. He's a mainstream. You know what I'm saying?
He was at the top of the
$1 million man. You know what I'm saying? $1 billion athlete. You know what I mean? Like he said, like Norm MacDonald said, he was the most faithful man on him. You know what I mean?
Statistically, he probably was. He's right. Millions upon millions of bitches.
Yeah, women.
He probably could have had.
Yeah,
probably only had like 50 or so. So statistically, yeah. Damn.
Yeah, that's funny, man. That Norm MacDonald, man. Like,
Norm don't care. Norm don't care.
Brown.
That happens wherever you go, right?
Yeah, everybody yells. Actually, like when I started doing comedy, I would go on stage and I was doing it for a couple of years, and then I go on stage sometimes and people would go, Norm, Norm. And I thought I was catching on, but it was from Cheers, right?
So they were just excited about the show Cheers?
Yeah. So like a moron, I go, hey, I'm doing pretty good.
That's a sad thing to happen to you. All right. Well, happier things. You're what are you? You're on your 4th show of the season.
Saturday Night Live. Yeah.
You guys are doing and you got Quentin Tarantino this week.
Yeah. That's
Smashing
really
Pumpkins.
Cool.
That's a cool show.
That's really cool.
You got to be excited about that.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino is like so cool, you know. And,
Yeah.
And plus, in the back of your head, you think maybe he'll put you in one of his movies. It's never
Really?
gonna happen, but
No.
Maybe. But he's a great writer too, you know, and really cool. And you know, Pulp Fiction was like my favorite movie. I've seen it like 100 times. And it was on, I thought it was on pay-per-view. It's on pay-per-view this
Yeah,
month.
that's right. They show it there. Yeah.
So the other night, like I ordered it, you know, I called in and ordered it, and then I got the wrong one, and it was that porno one. It was Pump Friction. You know that one?
Oh man.
Have you seen that one?
No, I mean no. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was all right.
I plead. It was
you know?
okay.
Yeah, they're different movies. I mean, you know. They're not,
really?
Like Pulp Fiction is kind of a, you know, a gritty urban fable with strong characters and acting, and you know, Pump Friction is more. It's, you know, graphic sex with guys.
Yeah. I could see how they're different. Yeah.
It's like apples and oranges. You can't compare them, you know? They're both
So
good.
why would you want to? Yeah.
But I called the cable company and about an hour later and complained.
They're going to get that straightened out, aren't they?
They'll get that
Good. That's good. Sex is everywhere, though. You can't, you know, you can't
I love
hide from
porn.
it.
Do you guys watch a lot of pornos? There you go. How can you not enjoy
That's what our
this?
demographic studies show. To find out who's watching. Our fans love porno. That's what we know about this show.
I always thought they should have, like, you know how they have that Dick Clark, Ed McMahon, like, blooper shows?
The blooper show, yeah.
They should have those for pornos, you know, because, you know, I'm sure they make mistakes on the set and everything. You know, it'd be funny to see, you know, like the girl going, you know, Harry, you have a huge clock. Ooh. You know, like just messing up their lines. Am I right?
And then you cut back to Ed McMahon and...
Yeah. Cut back to Ed and Dick. I don't know. That's
You don't know what you're doing. You're just riffing here. You don't know.
Yeah.
You got...
I like, actually, you know, graphic sex better than... You know what bugs me is, like... I like pornos and stuff. But I don't like, what I don't like is like when they try to be cute, like they have sexual like innuendo, and so they pretend like it's not about sex. But all my life, you remember that show? I remember as a kid, Dating Game. Remember that show?
Yeah.
And it was a game show, but you know it was all about, everything was sex. You know, it was all dirty. And you know that show, right?
Everything had a double meaning.
Everything
on that
had a
show.
double meaning, you know? And so the girls would ask, and then they get these guys that were like, good Lord, you know, I don't know where they'd find these guys, and get a beautiful girl, and then these three, you know, serial killer type guys behind the thing, you know? And, you know, the girl would have to ask these questions that were all had double meanings, you know, like the girl would go, you know, if I were a popsicle, what would you do to me? You know, something like that.
Right.
I
remember that.
Then the guy would be like, well, first I'd, you know, take your wrapper off, you know, if you know what I mean, you know, and then I'd grab a hold of your big sticks there, you know, if you know what I mean, and you know, and then I'd press you against the counter so you're broken too, you know, if you know what I mean, and then you know, I put half you in the freezer till later, you know, and it was good Lord, you know, people would be like, shocked.
Oh, I miss those days in TV. It's tough though. There's so much sex. I know you got a family. You got a kid, right?
Yeah, I got a beautiful little kid. Dylan.
How old is he?
He's 3. He's the greatest.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is he like what? I mean, what? Let's just end there. He's just a great, great kid.
Yeah, he's like 3 now. He's reaching the age where he's kind of, they reached that kind of cruel age, you know, where it's like, you know, Lord of the Flies or something, where you got to watch him. And we got a dog, you know, a little dog.
Yeah, I know dogs, yeah.
Yeah. We call him Doogie. When I was a kid, my parents named my dog Snoopy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was completely embarrassed all the time. It's like the hackiest name you can call your dog, you know. And people go, hey, what's your dog's name? Oh, it's nothing, you know. We just say something. But so the point of the story is this.
Yes.
My kid is getting this cruel age, and you always got to watch him around the dog, you know, because he'll, you know, and he lies, you know, like you go, hey, what are you doing there? You shouldn't be petting his eyeball like that. He doesn't like that, you know. And he's like, no, he likes that. You told me. I go, dogs can't talk. I'm not stupid, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And I can't even find the dog anymore because the kids always say, hey, where are you, Doogie? We're to play with Dylan. Where are you? You know, I can't find him anywhere, you know. Open the cupboard, dog's in there. You know,
not here.
Not here.
Hello world, hello world. Welcome back to my channel. Call me Biz. Norm MacDonald, constant shitting on O.J. Simpson. Shouts to Norm MacDonald. Actually, rest in peace to both of those guys. Whenever comedians talk about O.J. Simpson, it's always hilarious, especially Dave Chappelle. You know, people are, till this day, people are split on, did OJ do it or did he not? You know, the court said he did it. Like, what do I personally think? I don't know. But anyways, look, if y'all want to see more of Norm MacDonald on this channel, let me know what's next in the comment section below. Also, if you like the video, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate that. And shout out to all the current members on this channel. I do appreciate and love y'all. Yeah, no more ghost watching. Let's go ahead and watch.
Potential jurors for the O.J. Simpson case were asked to fill out a 75-page jury questionnaire this week. In the entire state of California, only one person got a perfect score. Chow Ming Wu, who after the trial plans to attend Caltech. By the way, you can now purchase a bronze statue of the Juice for only $3,395.
The Juice!
And for an even $5 grand, you can buy one that Al Cowlings has kissed the ass of. O.J. Simpson's new fitness video was released this week, and hitting the shelves next week, Simpson's newest video, Dorf on Stalking. The crowd is torn. According to retailers, the most popular Halloween mask this year is O.J. Simpson. And the most popular Halloween greeting is, I'll kill you and that guy who's bringing over your glasses, or treat. And the Pope came out with a book this week, which contains a series of essays examining faith and morality in today's secular world, and the changing role of the Catholic Church as it approaches the 21st century. The book is entitled, God Himself Told Me That O.J. is Guilty. In other book news, Prince Charles released an autobiography in which he states that he never loved Princess Di and that his father pressured him to marry her. The book is entitled, Of Course O.J. Did It. I mean, come on. In his book, O.J. Simpson says that he would have taken a bullet or stood in front of a train for Nicole. Man, I'm going to tell you, that is some bad luck when the one guy who would have died for you kills you. That's probably... You don't get worse luck than that. And O.J. announced this week that he's coming out with a new book called I Want to Tell You. And if it's successful, O.J. will work on yet another book entitled From Football to Prison, My 25 Years of Showering with Other Men.
And finally, in honor of the 50th anniversary of their first publication, Random House will be releasing special commemorative issues of many Dr. Seuss classics. The first to hit the bookshelves will be Green Eggs and Ham and O.J. is Guilty. Judge Ito was interviewed this week by a local TV station in Los Angeles. Asked by the interviewer if it was appropriate for a supposedly impartial judge to be on TV with his case still pending, Ito said, "Maybe not, but how appropriate is it to kill your ex-wife?" It was revealed today that O.J. Simpson told police that Nicole Brown Simpson used to beat him up. He also claimed that she and Ron Goldman killed him. O.J. Simpson's lawyers have decided to skip hearings on DNA evidence and go right to trial. Asked why they did this, the lawyers replied, "We want to get O.J. acquitted as speedily as possible so he can get back to doing what he does best, killing people." Well, let's get to O.J. O.J. Simpson's lawyers say they don't want the families of Nicole Brown and Ronald Goldman in the courtroom during the trial. They're afraid the presence of the family members will just remind O.J. of how much more killing he still has to do. Well, O.J. Simpson's lawyers stopped feuding this week, finally. The Dream Team, F. Lee Bailey and Robert Shapiro, were able to put aside their differences and express their admiration for each other after O.J. threatened to cut their heads off. According to the National Transportation Safety Board, sleepy truckers are responsible for 1,000 deaths a year. In second place, O.J. Simpson at 2 deaths a year. It was revealed this week that defense lawyer Johnny Cochran once abused his first wife. In his defense, Cochran said, "Hey, at least I didn't kill her like some people I know." Tomorrow, Judge Lance Ito will take O.J. and the jury on a tour of the now famous crime scene. For the jury, it will be their first look at the actual location. Of course, for O.J., it will be just a case of been there, done that. Judge Lance Ito was happy with the jurors' field trip to the crime scene last week. It went off without a hitch, said Ito. Not one murder. O.J.'s pal Al Cowlings now has a 1-900 number. For $2.99 a minute, Cowlings will tell callers that O.J. is innocent. And for $3.99 a minute, he'll try to do it without laughing. And this week, Simpson defense lawyers questioned witnesses about a half-melted container of ice cream found at the murder site. The Simpson defense has seized upon the ice cream for 2 reasons. 1, it may help fix the time of the murders, and 2, it was the only thing in the murder scene without any of O.J.'s blood on it. To illustrate the point that their client is running out of money to defend himself, O.J. Simpson's lawyer said this week that if he had to do it over again, after killing his victims, O.J. would now rob them as well. That one you find troubling? We went, was O.J. Simpson high on speed the night of the murders? Absolutely not, said defense attorney Johnny Cochran today. And a simple test of any of O.J.'s blood found at the crime scene will prove it. And O.J. pal Al Cowlings said this week that in looking for the truth in the O.J. Simpson case, he sometimes talks to a picture of Nicole Brown Simpson, something that in the past would have gotten him killed by O.J. F. Lee Bailey said this week that if the defense only knew what Ron Goldman's last words were, they might be able to find the real killer. You know, if you ask me, Goldman's last words were probably, "Hey, you're O.J. Simpson." Oh no, OJ has struck again. How about that? Not a good thing. And in court this week, Kato Kalin testified that O.J. Simpson did not appear angry before or after the period of his wife's murder. But Kalin admitted he could have been a touch edgy while he was actually murdering her. Might have been a... Hertz Rental Car Company announced this week that it will buy 520,000 vehicles, increasing its worldwide fleet 24%. In addition, they will try to find a new spokesman who won't kill his ex-wife. This week at the O.J. Simpson trial, the infamous bloody glove was finally introduced into evidence. And O.J. didn't help his case any by blurting out, "There it is, I've been looking all over for that thing." Whoa. And a new shocker in the O.J. Simpson trial. This afternoon, Judge Lance Ito dismissed yet another juror, a 45-year-old African-American male, for failing to tell the court that he had once worked for Hertz Rent-A-Car and that he had once held Nicole Brown Simpson's glasses while O.J. killed her. Dismissed Simpson juror Jeanette Harris revealed in interviews this week that the jury is torn by dissension and is already divided into two camps, those who think he is guilty and those who are really, really stupid. A bad week for the prosecution of the O.J. Simpson trial. Under intense cross-examination by defense lawyer Barry Scheck, LAPD crime expert Dennis Fung admitted that he may have contaminated the crime scene when he accidentally dropped a big bucket full of O.J.'s DNA. Our top story tonight, this week in the O.J. Simpson trial. After grisly photos of the murdered Nicole Brown Simpson were shown in court, O.J. turned his head away and wept. It was at that moment that he realized he would never be able to kill her again. Well, in a questionable move by the defense team this week, O.J. Simpson demonstrated how to stab two people at the same time. Remember 12 Angry Men, the classic courtroom drama? Well, the first film about the O.J. Simpson case is in the works. It's entitled 9 Angry Black People, 2 Scared Asians, and a White Guy Who Hasn't Spoken Since Rosa Lopez. Testimony during the final week provided some spellbinding moments. In a brilliant move during closing arguments, Simpson attorney Johnny Cochran put on the knit cap prosecutors say O.J. wore the night he committed the murders. Although O.J. may have hurt his case when he suddenly blurted out, hey, easy with that. That's my lucky stabbing hat.
That's my lucky stabbing
hat. Well, the trial of the century is over. Late yesterday, the fate of O.J. Simpson, the most famous murder suspect in United States history, was placed in the hands of the jurors. They must now decide whether to free him.
Man, I watched, like, way back, I used to watch documentaries on that trial, and, you know, it was very decisive for America. You know, to this day, still decisive. You know, some people were like, yeah, he was a murderer. Some people were like, what are you talking about? Like, he wasn't guilty of anything. Shout out to Johnny Cochran, man. That was a superstar team, man. That team even gave us the Kardashians. Oh, God. But, yo, I love the fact that no matter what the subject was, he found a way to turn it back to O.J. Simpson. It's kind of the same thing. I watched a compilation when he was going in on that one mayor. I forgot. I think it was like the mayor of Chicago or something. And he was going in. And once Norm lock in on you, it's a wrap, man. Damn, man. Rest in peace to both of those guys, man. You know, crazy thing is, I was never a fan of O.J. Simpson at all. You know, even though it was way before my time. But you know how you could look back on certain players, and you know, O.J.'s famous to he's famous for saying, "I'm not black, I'm O.J." You know, it's like. Like Jay-Z said, okay. Sooner or later they learn. But yeah, damn, Norm is just hilarious, man. He could be brutal, but he's brutal with like an innocent face. It's like when your child, like your cute little kid, do some bullshit, but you just but they just have that face. That's how he's brutal. He's brutal with a smile on his face. It's hilarious. Y'all let me know what's next from Norm MacDonald, and I got you. And if you made it this far, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and again, shout out to all the members of the channel, and I will see y'all in the next one. And guess what? You better be there. Peace.
All right, yeah, this is a Patreon from Dan. Actually, I was looking for some metal. Dan normally brings the metal, but he sent a couple of Norm things, and we haven't done Norm for ages. So, and one of the Norm interviews I did recently, but yeah, this is Norm at the 4th Canadian Screen Awards. I may have seen some clips from this. I might have, because I know there's some clips that of him doing an award, but I think the one I'm thinking of is the Sports Award. But yeah, let's go.
Live from Toronto at the Sony Centre, it's the 4th Annual Canadian Screen Awards with your host, Norm MacDonald, featuring Martin Short, Jay Baruchel, Rick Mercer, Emily Van Camp, Eugene Levy, Jacob Tremblay, Catherine O'Hara, Christopher Plummer, and Donald Sutherland. Now, please welcome Norm MacDonald.
Thank you and good evening. I'm Norm MacDonald, and I could not be more excited to be here. You know, when I was asked to host the Canadian Screen Awards, I called my good friend Chris Rock, and I said to him, I've got some great news, Chris. I'm going to Canada. And he said, I've got some great news, too. I'm hosting the Oscars. What are you doing in Canada? And I said, you know, visiting some family, friends. The usual. We're coming to you live from Toronto, or as you cost-cutting location scouts call it, New York City. Look at this beautiful crowd, though. Isn't it something? Dashing men. That sounded like Bobo. Look at this beautiful crowd, though, folks. Dashing men in black ties, sophisticated women in elegant gowns, and tonight, all of you are going to hear the word shits about 100 times. Never has there been such an assembly of great Canadian talent in a single location that did not have to be Zamboni'd first. Tonight, the CSAs are being seen in over 50 countries. Isn't that exciting? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Don't, wait. I misread that. 50 counties. And a couple of regional municipalities. We are here to celebrate nominees for their wonderful work in Canadian cinema and television, which is a lot like celebrating the Northern Lights. You probably haven't seen them, but you've heard they're amazing. You know, we were worried people would record the show and they'd just fast forward to the good parts, as is the want these days. So we have put a plan in place to prevent that from happening. We have decided to not have any good parts. I'm doing my part. But no, that's not true. We have a lot to celebrate in our industry. Amongst the TV shows nominated tonight are Amazing Race Canada, Big Brother Canada, Master Chef Canada. Where do they come up with these ideas? We are honored to have the great Christopher Plummer here tonight. Mr. Plummer is nominated for Remember, the story of a man who at age 90 sets out to kill the Nazi who murdered his family. And I thought I left things to the last minute. But it's been a wonderful year for Canada. It's been a especially great year for one little guy, one adorable little Canadian youngster who's already accomplished so much. Of course, you know who I'm talking about, Justin Trudeau. Hasn't he had a wonderful year? No, I'm kidding. I was misdirecting you. I'm talking about Jacob Tremblay. Jacob is up for Best Actor, and he will be competing against the aforementioned Christopher Plummer. You know, Jacob is only 9 years old. Christopher Plummer, 86 years old. But they have a couple of things in common. One, the deep love of their craft, and two, they are both up way past their bedtime. And tonight, the Lifetime Achievement Award will be presented to Mr. Martin Short.
That's funny, that little kid, because Russell Brand has a story of doing a show with having a little kid in it. He's like, but they're not like normal kids. They're just like little adults. Like, it's like they're actually quite intimidating, them kids, because they are just like, they're like bosses already, and they're like 7. It's like, to be honest, I was scared of the kid.
It's the Academy's way of saying, thank you so much, we've had enough. A little Don Rickles. As a friend, it's over. Ingenue Ellis is here tonight. Absolutely. She has done some powerful work in the Book of Negroes, which tells the story of a woman confronting the tragic legacy of racism in 18th century America. Oh, did I mention on the show Sunnyside, I play a talking manhole? That doesn't mean it's better, it's just different. Ross of Sutherland is here, nominated for his role in River. And he is here with his iconic father, Donald Sutherland, who has come to support his son. Not to compete with him like someone I know, Eugene Levy. Oh, and Catherine O'Hara is here tonight, the wonderful... That's a beautiful dress you have on, Catherine. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. But Catherine is an actress of extraordinary range, from her many characters on SCTV, of course, to her work in Best in Show and Home Alone, and perhaps her most remarkable performance to date as the title character in the Book of Negroes. I lost $1. It's been a busy weekend getting here. We lost an hour. As you know, daylight savings time went into effect last night. I give it 6 months. And I'd like to take a brief moment, as all moments are, I suppose,
to thank my writers. You know, the writers are so specialized these days. There's a joke writer, he gives you jokes. There's a gag writer, he gives you gags. There's a head writer, he gives you... What I'm saying is things are very... they're specialized. Well, we're going to start the show, but I was... It hasn't started yet, you didn't know. I saw a wild look of alarm cross your eyes. But I was backstage yesterday, and we were doing rehearsals, and I asked, what is the statuette called? And they said, it's called the Canadian Screen Award. And I said, well, that seems kind of dull. Like, what? That's the name of the award? And they said, well, we've been bandying around different names, but none of, they said in Canada it takes a long time to get stuff done and stuff. But one of them that they said, one of them they mentioned was the Candy. And I think John Candy, I mean, who doesn't love John Candy? So of course, the statuette should be called the Candies. So what I'm asking you to do is, if you are a presenter, ignore the teleprompter and say, the candy goes to. And if you are lucky enough to win one, go, I want a candy. What do you think of that? Can you go along with that? Excellent. That would make us a better nation. I am not here to upbraid. However, I think I made it quite clear that these awards should be referred to as the Candies. A 9-year-old child knew. Are you so burdened with this preposterous technology? So I would like not to see that again. Backstage I was thinking how different things are since I moved to the United States. Now I'm in the United States. One thing I've noticed about films, I don't like foreign films anymore. They're all like artsy, kind of not my cup of tea. But when I grew up in Ottawa, by God, I loved foreign films. Star Wars, Smokey and the Bandit. Do you remember that one?
Jaws.
Here to present our next award, the Candy. And this will be the end of my upbraiding, I hope. Is an accomplished actor. All right. Hey, before we go on any further, how about a hand for the band, huh? Good job, guys. George St. Kitts and the Candy Band. Who can take a sunrise? Come on, guys. Sprinkle it, but they can't. Well, whatever. Well, our next presenters are political people. And it made me think, because I was just told Cape Breton Island, I don't know if you know this, but they are offering sanctuary to anyone that lives in America after Trump is elected president by a landslide. And I agree with this in principle, but why Cape Breton Island? I mean, can't I just flee to Toronto? Do I have to leave the fucking planet? I mean, I just go to Baffin Island while I'm at it. All right, now welcome to the stage, 2 Canadian. Oh, the Candies are going great so far, aren't they? I would like to say to Eugene Levy that there's no reason to be ashamed of your son. My son only this morning punched me in the chest really hard. Listen, I have some good news. I just found out that all of you here tonight will be getting a swag bag. Yeah. Just like the Oscars. I haven't seen one yet, but why don't we take a look and see what you're getting? I'm going to call Megan, our golden girl, out. Megan, our golden girl? Hi, Megan. Come on out here. Ah, you brought the swag bag. Yes, can you hold it open? And then I'll take things out of the swag bag. What do we have here? A loose pancake. What else we got here, Megan? We got, this looks cool. It's a CD, you know what they are, of Nelly Furtado singing all the national anthems. Torn from today's headlines. See what else we have. We have this. Ah, yes, this. This is a bottle of Eau de John Cherry Cologne. It's for the gentlemen in the audience. Now, what else do we have? Hopefully something a little funnier than the last one. Here. We have a 30-minute massage from producer Robert Lantos. Don't try to go for 50. You only can hit 30. Then what else do we have here? Oh, a curling stone. You know what these are made of? I always took them for granite. Last time I take a joke from Martin Short. All right. Megan, just do some house cleaning here. Having a hand for Megan, our Golden Globe. Natural mistake. Now, please welcome one of Canada's... All right. I want to apologize for running out earlier. I don't know if anybody saw that. But, you know, these things happen in live TV, and it reminds me actually of a maxim that Christopher Plummer told me many years ago. He said, before a live awards ceremony, do not eat a fistful of LSD. Take that with you. I'm sorry, Jacob. How's Jacob doing? Hey, Jacob. Congratulations, buddy. This must be like deja vu for you, being stuck in a room for so long like this. All right, folks, please.
That one went over my head, I've got to say.
Listen, guys. For some reason, I've been told to stretch. So, oh, I've never tried that before. The show's over, folks. Good night. But for the first candies, respect, peace.
Yeah, that was perfectly normal. There's no more, is there? No. Yeah, that was perfectly normal. Some great little, the granite one. I'm just like, I think that's why I like Norm. I like Norm because he is a genius comedian. But also, I just like them silly jokes. I'm going to use that like it's starting to get summer. First time someone says, oh, summer's finally here, I'm going to be like, I'll give it 4 months. Like, that is just, I just love them little, like, I take it for granted. And the funny thing is they're the ones you're going to remember. They're the jokes you remember, is the ones to tell. Yeah, genius. I didn't get the room joke. That one went straight over my head with the little boy. But yeah, genius. I was thinking as well in the beginning, as the producer or the whatever, you must just be sitting there thinking, please, Norm, don't go full Norm. Like, don't, like, because there was a little bit in his intro where he chuckled. That's a great opening line as well, making fun of the whole event itself. It's a little Ricky Gervais, to be fair, which I don't know what year this was, but it's like, if you know both comedians, they both perfectly represented themselves. Like, Ricky's was a bit different, he's a bit meaner, but Norm is still taking shots. Also, the black lady, that reminded me of what Ricky Gervais said. I think it was about Jennifer Lopez. That Jennifer Lopez kind of cornered Ricky backstage and was like, don't do a joke, like, please don't do a joke about me, because he'd been ripping everyone to pieces. And he's like, well, he did the joke of, she's still Jenny from the block, if that's the block between whatever, some posh place in America. He's like, when she come back off, she's like, that's all right. That was fine. Yeah, it's not the meanest joke. And yeah, his joke for, she played this thing to represent racial struggles in America. But I did a thing where I was a talking manhole, did he say? But yeah, perfectly Norm. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.
Thanks so much for coming, Norm. People don't know this. Norm MacDonald is not feeling well. He's been sick, but he was a real trooper, and he showed up anyway.
I've been sick like 3 days. I was barfing and had diarrhea and everything.
Okay, well, we didn't need to know, that. You could have said I've been feeling a little fluish. Yeah, a little under the weather. But you're feeling okay right now?
Yeah. You know, I kind of a hypochondriac, so when I get sick, I want to find out if I'm going to die, from it. Mm-hmm. And so I try to think, where did I get the sickness? You ever do that?
Yeah, you figure out, did I come in contact with some, how did I get it?
Yeah, did I because I know, like Ross Abrash, this guy who works up on Saturday Night Live, he was sick last week. I thought maybe I got it from him. Mm-hmm. I remember I ate some shellfish a few days ago. Mm-hmm. And then yesterday, I got stabbed with a rusty syringe by this 80-pound homeless guy.
Probably Ross Abrash,
yeah.
If I'm guessing right.
Yeah, it was Ross Abrash.
Yeah, right. It probably was him.
And then, do you know Tanya Addy?
Who?
She works on your show. I just talked to her.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't talk to people on my show. I deal with everyone through lawyers and intermediaries.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm like Elvis in, 1976. I'm in a room with the shades drawn, eating a lot of peanut butter, shooting out TV sets.
Holy Lord.
Yeah. Yeah. Go to town, my friend. What about her?
Who?
You are feeling a little unwell, aren't you?
I just wanted to see if you remember her name.
Sure.
What?
Yeah.
I just told you.
Yeah, Tanya.
Yeah, Tanya, what's her last name?
Oh, come on, we got to get the show going. Now.
But she was telling me, this is interesting, she was telling me that, you know that movie, The Elephant Man?
Yeah.
We were just talking about it backstage, and I always thought it was a stupid movie, and she said it's a really good movie, and I said the stupidest thing in it is because, you know that part where the guy says, I am a human, I am not an elephant, I am a human being.
I'm not a monster, I think, whatever. I'm a human, and I'm not an animal, I'm a human being, yeah.
Tanya just pointed that out to me, that I am not an animal.
Right.
Because I always thought it was stupid, like the guy doesn't even hardly look like an elephant. So why would
you would be the worst movie critic in the world. If you had your own movie criticism show and you came on and this whole movie sucked. He's not an oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Forget what I said.
Anyway, that has nothing to do with anything. It's just Tanya and I were talking backstage.
Yeah. Tanya who? Quick.
Addie.
Right. See, I knew. You got the weekend update coming up.
Yeah.
You got some topical jokes that you got brewing. I know you. Your mind's always going.
I'm always thinking about the jokes from the paper, you know, so I can come on, especially when I come on your show, you know.
Sure.
You know how I come on your show and I always try to have some jokes from the newspaper?
Sort of like now,
Yeah. So here's the joke I got.
Yeah.
Y'all know about this woman, right, from Denmark that left her baby out in the street?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, folks? Yeah. I don't like it either. I don't think that's right.
Yeah. Good joke.
Oh, no.
You know,
that was the premise I was stating.
Update would be so easy for you. It would be such a great gig if that's all you did.
That's all I
What do you
did.
think about that, Boo? Yeah, all right. And in another story, President Clinton hurt his knee. What do you think? Oh, too bad. Yeah, okay.
No, the point of it is this. I have a joke about it.
Okay.
Because they got reunited today.
Oh.
It was in the newspaper, in the New York Post and the New York Daily News. And so I was thinking, now they're flying back to Denmark, and this crazy woman puts the baby out on the wing.
You want to try another one, or you want to? It's your choice.
I think the fever's breaking.
There was another one in the paper today.
You realize that this now doubles the pressure on this one.
Right.
So
No,
this creates a real tense TV moment.
I swear to God, this one will really do well. This one concerns a fella that won the lottery.
Uh-huh.
And he was a garbage man. He won the lottery. He won the New York State lottery. And he won like $8 million. And he said he's not going to quit his job. And you've always heard that, right?
Right. I'm going to keep my job.
I'm going to keep my job. And there's only one occupation where the person does not keep his job when he
wins the lottery.
Wins the lottery. You know what that occupation is?
No.
Crack whore.
That was amazing. You pulled it out. I was worried about you for a minute. I thought you were in deep trouble. I thought you might get backed into a corner, have a lot more pressure on you, and then not have anything.
I know.
But the pitch came in low and towards the middle, and you put it out of the park.
No, I didn't.
What are you talking about? When people hear crack whore, they just start laughing. That's just the reaction people have.
It's cartoon birds fly in and sing a song. Crack whore.
What are you doing now?
I just saw on the TV my hair.
Okay. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to take a little commercial break.
Okay, great.
And I'm going to get security in here. And then we're going to come back and we're going to talk to you some more because you're going to have some fluids during the break and stuff.
Fluids?
Yeah, you'll see. We'll get that Tanya girl to get them for you.
I thought when you said that, I thought you meant fluids out of my ass.
You know, a couple of times in the 4 years I've been doing this show, someone has stopped me just before I went to commercial to try one more joke. That was the most worthwhile of all this time. We'll take a break, everybody. We'll be right back. Everybody, we're with a rehydrated Norm MacDonald. How you doing?
Good, man.
You know, I'm over here, yeah. You did the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't catch the whole thing. I caught, I think, the second half of your act. This is a big tradition in Washington. The president speaks, and then they get a comedian to speak.
Yeah.
And you did a great job. You were really funny.
They have the president comes up and talks, and he has a lot of fun. He does jokes, you know. I didn't know that. I thought he'd just talk about the country and stuff like that. But he does jokes.
Yeah.
And then he kills, you know. He does great. Because he's the president, you know? And then you have to go on after him, after the president.
See, I did it one year, and I was the last guy, I think, who got to do it. I went first, and then the president spoke about issues and stuff, and it's much better that way.
Yeah.
But you had to follow him.
You had to follow the president, you know, and that's not good, you know? You ever hear that? There's an old show business maxim. Never follow the leader of the free world. You know?
I know that one, yeah.
I can't even follow Carrot Top, you know? Now I'm trying to follow this character. You know?
You know, we have a photo of Carrot Top always on the ready. Don't we have a photo of Carrot Top, Liz?
Let's see,
just
where
to
is it?
put it up, just so people can see Carrot Top.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, but how did it went good? I saw some, you know.
Yeah.
It must have been an impressive event.
It was cool to meet the president. Although he's all crippled up now, he's got like...
That's not politically correct. He's all crippled up.
What do you call it?
He's just disabled.
Disabled,
at
yeah.
the moment.
He's handicapped.
There you go.
Actually, when you think about it, he's handicapped, and he's the president of the United States. He must have an unbelievable parking spot. When you think about it, you know? That guy, right? He's got to be.
It's a short walk.
Yeah, it's very close to the building.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, when you have to, they made me screen my jokes with the Secret Service. You know those guys?
Yeah.
And so I had to give my jokes to Secret Service, and they were reading them, and they don't laugh, those guys, you know? They're not big laughers.
They didn't.
They're not risible. A guy told me that word. You know what that means?
I don't know who you are tonight. Let alone what that word is.
No, that word means, that's something for you to learn there. That word means easy to make laugh. Risible.
Risible.
Risible. Easy to make laugh.
Good, yeah. Okay, we wish we had some risible people in here tonight. Oh, yeah?
So.
Let's pack the audience with some risible people.
No, I don't blame them.
No, not at all. Why should you blame them?
So, no, they're good people.
They should have just gone crazy at Crack Whore.
But I'll tell you this about the Secret Service.
They have to learn a lot and come back.
I'll tell you this about the Secret Service.
Yes.
I admire them because they have a tough job. Their job is to get shot. That's their job, getting shot in the belly.
Well, no, I think their job is, maybe that's a byproduct of their job.
No, that's their job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, their job's not just to hang around, listening in their ear things.
Uh-huh.
Nobody cares about that. The president, if anybody wants to shoot him, he says to the guys, he goes, listen, instead of them shooting me, do you mind if they shoot you in the belly?
Do you think he talks to him like that? They have a little huddle before he goes somewhere?
Yeah.
And
man, I'm telling you, man, but it's scary because when I did my talk, they told me about the podium is like bulletproof and everything. The president has before he goes into a room, they bring a bunch of dogs in to sniff out guns, you know? And it's like if I was the president, holy God, I'd be scared the whole time.
Really?
You know?
Well, no, he's well protected.
No, but still, everybody wants to kill you. I mean, not everybody. Most people like you. You're the president.
Right.
But a lot of guys want to kill you.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
Oh, believe me, I was there.
And did you meet anybody, any heroes of yours? You meet any big celebrities?
Yeah, I met Larry Flint. He's not my hero, but he's a guy. He's a famous guy.
Sure, he's famous. He's well known.
Yeah, I enjoy meeting famous guys,
Sure.
you know. And he came out, he's in a wheelchair, and he talks like this. He goes, but he was, it's not his fault. It's not his fault.
No.
He was shot. So he said, because I was in the movie The People Against Larry Flint.
Versus Larry. You were in the movie. The People versus. That was a famous movie, and you're in it.
I was in it. I was one of the people that was versusing him.
Okay.
So he said to me, hey, no, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. No, but this is what he said to me, Conan. He goes, when you're in Los Angeles, you know, I told him I was coming to Los Angeles. He goes, when you're in Los Angeles, he goes, look me up. He goes, I'll take care of you.
When other people say that, you think that means nothing, but coming from him.
Like if my Uncle Phil told me that from Minneapolis, I'd think if he went, hey, I'll take care of you when you come to Minneapolis, that means like I'll make you a nice chicken pot pie. You know? But Larry Flint, that means, you know, I'll get you a couple of hot, dirty broads, you know, and then while you're having sex with them, I'll come into my wheelchair. You know? Who knows what it means?
Okay. Well, Saturday Night Live. 5, season finale. I should tell them about this.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum, who you know as the... My God almighty. Someone shot a gun.
No one shot a gun. It was the guitar feeding back.
The guitar? Oh.
Yeah. You're obsessed.
I don't know.
It was the guitar feeding back.
No, Jeff Goldblum, the Fly. He's going to be there.
Yeah. He's billing other stuff.
No, also the dinosaur. Let's keep going. Come on, hurry up.
And then Vogue. We gotta go. I'm gonna throw up. Norm MacDonald, everybody. Other people are coming up.
On ABC, please welcome our buddy Norm MacDonald. You have a theme and everything.
That was funny when you said Pee Wee Herman. Everybody laughed because they still think of him.
Well, never mind.
Because he's trying to get his career back going.
Well, he's doing fine.
Yeah.
He's
No,
doing
I have
fine.
no problem. Actually, what he did in that movie theater, because it was a dirty movie theater, I think it was kind of like just applause. You know what I mean? Like in a regular... But it's funny how everybody still remembers that, even though he's trying to get his career back.
Yes. And he'll appreciate you bringing it up.
Well, I'm sorry.
Now, how is your summer going?
Great,
Summer's going
man.
well? What are you doing? What have you been up to? What do you do? You're a big star. You got a TV show. What kind of hip celebrity things do you do?
I've been doing kind of like celebrity. I played celebrity softball with Kevin.
Yeah.
Remember that?
That was cool, man.
And,
your buddy got hurt, right?
That's right. My buddy got hurt, man. My buddy Artie, right? And he was sliding into third base. And he like cracked his ankle. He broke his ankle. Yeah. So then there was this other jackass on our team. This guy from Baywatch, remember that dude? And so he thought it was like a joke. So he started like fake humping my buddy. My buddy's like, ah!
Oh, men, huh?
But then I went in, I'm doing a lot of celebrity stuff, and I went in a celebrity golf tournament.
You play golf, yeah?
Yeah, I suck at it, though. I'm real bad. But because I'm a celebrity, as you know, I get to play, right?
Yeah. So you play with, like, civilians? People pay big money to get a chance to play with you?
To get a chance to play with me. And it's like me, this is how it works. It's me, I'm the celebrity, as you know. The golf pro, and then this businessman that spends a lot of money to get the celebrity. And so I go to they show me where to go, right, to meet my club pro and my my businessman. And so then I go there, and the businessman's there, and he's talking to me. He goes, hey, he goes, I wonder who our celebrity is, right? So it's very embarrassing when you have to identify yourself as the celebrity, right? It's horrible. So I'm like, no, I'm a celebrity, right? He goes, you are? And I go, yeah, no, I swear to God, I am, right? And so it was horrible. Like, as we're playing golf, I'm trying to convince him. And then meanwhile, the guy the businessman up in the next hole in front of us, he had Chachi, you know? Chachi?
Scott Bale.
Yeah.
Scott Bale.
Yeah.
Sure, Chachi. Yeah.
I couldn't remember his name, and this dude couldn't either, but he's like, hey, Chachi. He's all excited, because that's why he paid all the money, to see an actual celebrity.
Chachi,
Yeah, and he's got me, and he's like, he keeps looking, hey, man, that's Chachi, right? And so I just want to make him feel like, so I go, yeah, I know him. You know, I don't know him, really. But I want the famous businessman to get something out of this for his money, right?
All that dough, yeah.
So I'm like, oh, yeah, I know Chachi. I go, he's shy in real life. I'm just making up stuff, you know? So then we get clogged up. The 16th's an island green, so you know people get clogged up at the hole. When you know it, I'm sitting, there's Chachi. So the businessman, hey, can you introduce me to Chachi, right? And we still don't know the guy's real name. So I can't say, hey, businessman, Chachi, you know? So I had to go and whisper to Chachi. It was a horrible moment. But I had to go, listen, man, the guy doesn't know really doesn't even believe I'm a celebrity.
I don't know your name. It was a horrible thing. But it turned out all right. Everybody had a good time.
Sure.
And we went and visited some sick kids, and they didn't recognize me either. It was horrible. It was like a sick child, and I'm like wasting his last precious moments trying to describe who I am.
It's nice to see you're doing a lot of good in the world.
I'm trying. I need to become a bigger celebrity.
Yeah. Well, you're from Canada.
I want to become big enough, a big enough celebrity where like I can get a liver right away if I need a liver ever. You know what I mean? Where I'm not gonna be on no waiting list. They'll just be that guy gets a liver. You know? Once I get that famous, I'm gonna start boozing. You know, getting people to punch me in the liver and everything.
But you're a big celebrity in Canada. That's your home country.
Right? Yeah.
Many Canadians, sure.
Yeah.
In Canada, you're huge.
Yeah, I'm somewhat. No, I'm not real huge, but I'm a bit of a celebrity there. Yeah.
So what did you do when you first moved to the U.S.? Well, what was like one of the first things?
The first thing I did the show International Star Search. You know the show Star Search with Ed McMahon? He had this one International Star Search. So I went on that, and I was from Canada. You know, I represented Canada.
Yeah, sure.
And then I was on against a dude from Africa and another dude from Australia.
Right.
And man, I sucked. I was horrible, you know. And the dude, they were like super international, you know. They were like, the guy from Africa had like a whole tribal thing,
like
a robe.
dashiki, the whole bit.
Yeah, and he had a hat.
Right.
And same with the guy from Australia. He had like a safari thing and a hat. And I didn't have a hat. And also...
Were you supposed to do material about your country?
Yeah, you were supposed to do it about Canada. I didn't realize till I got there. And my jokes all sucked, you know. And oh my God, nobody laughed. And not even Ed McMahon, he didn't even laugh.
And Ed laughs at anything.
I know, that's the guy's job.
Well, you know, we called Ed, and Ed was kind enough to send us. We have
you got that thing?
Oh, we haven't.
No, I don't want to see that.
No, here, take a look. No,
I
here.
hate that,
No,
Jay.
look, it's good. Take a look. Here you are.
A USA welcome to Norm MacDonald.
Thanks, good to be here. I'm feeling great. I finally quit smoking, you know, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I smoked ever since I was a kid, so it's kind of tough for me, you know. I remember once I was 8 years old, little kid, behind my garage, sneaking a cigarette back there, and my dad caught me. He hauled me in. I thought I was in for the strap into my life, you know. What he did is he pulled out a big cigar. Must have been half the size of my arm, this giant cigar. Stuck it in my mouth, lit it up, made me smoke it all the way through, right to the end. That's when I started smoking cigars real heavy.
What was your numerical score? Do you remember?
I got 3/4 of a star. There was four, I figured out how it happened. There was 4 judges. 3 of them must have given me 1, and one dirty bastard gave me 0. And I think it was that Robin Leach son of a bitch.
You know, there's a lot of those self-hating Canadians. Now tell us about the Norm Show. You look like you're having fun.
Oh yeah, the Norm Show. Yeah, that's on the TV. It's
now you know something.
It's called Norm now. They had to change
the Norm Show. Do you have trouble memorizing your lines sometimes? When I watch.
suck so bad at that. Man.
Oh yeah.
I'm the worst.
Do you try?
First, they were going to call, this is a weird thing, they were going to call the dude Dave, the guy I played, Dave, the character Dave.
Right.
And I could never, every time a dude said, another dude in the scene went, hey, Dave, I wouldn't even look, you know. And then they go, cut, they're wasting all this money, you know. So then finally the director goes, can't we just call him Norm, you know. But, yeah, no, memorizing, holy Lord. Every script probably has like 600-700 words in it. And you have to memorize them all in order.
Oh, in order? Yeah.
It's horrible.
Oh, that's tough, yeah.
And I'm just used to talking like you know, just showing up being a jackass. No, I didn't mean you, Jay, but me, I'm used to.
No, I understand. I'm saying that.
No, I didn't mean you, I meant me.
Sure.
But I'm just used to going on talking and being, you know, doing my stand-up. And then you don't have to memorize everything word for word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I remember.
And I don't have a paper in front of me.
No, right. No, but you have but see, it's blank. There's nothing on there. It's a blank piece of paper. Look at that. You see that? Now, you know what I want to ask you about? I read, because you play a social worker on this show.
Oh, yeah.
And I read some social workers were they were protesting you.
Yeah. The actual social workers showed up and protested because when we wrote the show, like I wrote a lot of the show, and I don't know anything about social work. And a lot of people told me, hey, you should research. And I said, wow, how boring would that be, you know? So I just pretend I was a social worker, and now they're protesting. But, they're only social workers. They're not that dangerous. Not like, no, I mean, if it was like The Sopranos, it'd be like mob dudes would show up. Third Rock would be horrible space aliens protesting, that could eat you.
They're harmless social workers.
Yeah, they're harmless unless you're
Well, the show is very funny, and it's a big hit.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I didn't mean you were a jackass.
That's fine. I am a jackass. Norm MacDonald, ladies and gentlemen. Right back with Jason Biggs right after this.
How you feeling? You all right? Somebody told me you had the flu or something.
Oh, no, I'm all right. How do you do, by the way?
I'm fine. Fine. You don't have the flu? You weren't feeling? I heard you were a little under the weather. Had a cold or something?
I was a little bit sick, I went to the doctor. I always go to the doctor, because I'm worried.
When you're sick, you go to the doctor?
Yeah, or even when I'm not. What?
Yeah, that's right.
Even when I'm not, I'm worried. I'm like, maybe today I'll get, like, bowel cancer or something, I get concerned. No, I swear, that might sound weird, but there actually is no such thing. I checked in a medical dictionary. But I go to this doctor, and he gives me, they always give me these crazy things. And so he said, I want to, test out your body fat.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm a really skinny guy.
Yeah.
Like, my whole life I've been skinny. I've been self-conscious about it, Self-conscious.
Right.
And I always had problems with those words. I always thought conscience.
I know.
was
It's
conscious.
fine. Don't worry about it. This is not an elevator with Shriners, so just relax.
So the guy, I said, I don't need no body fat thing, man. I'm a really skinny guy. So he puts these calipers on me, and he tests me out. Comes back, turns out I'm fat as well as skinny.
Seems unlikely, doesn't it?
He explained it to me. I'm skinny, but also fat. Like, I'm bones and then fat.
Yeah.
Around the bones. I have a horrible body. So the guy tells me, you got to get to one of them gyms.
Oh, start working out a little bit. Yeah.
So I go to the gym, and holy Lord, have you ever been to one of these?
No, I don't go.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
You got to they got the weights,
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
The big
weights.
weight machines, sure.
So you got to lift the weight. It's really heavy, and then you got to put it down. Then afterwards, lift it again right away. And it's endless. It's like hundreds of lifting. And then afterwards, you're just sore and you're not big at all. And I don't want to be big. I have no use for being big.
Yeah.
I'm just a guy. I watch some TV. I eat a fish sandwich. I don't got to be big. I don't need abs. What am I going to do with abs?
Got a couple of seconds. Go ahead, do it. Let me see it.
What?
Come on, let me see it. Just a little. Just a little.
What's that?
Just a little. You know what I'm talking
What
about.
would that mean?
Just let me see a little of it. Come on, Norm. Come on.
I got to do it with Paul.
All right, do it a little with Paul.
Me as myself?
Yeah,
Somebody
you
could play
got to
me?
play yourself.
All right, I'll play myself.
Oh, God.
Yeah, go on. Not so easy when I'm sitting right here, is it, Big Shot? There we go.
Okay, here it goes.
Yeah,
I'm not ready for this.
I know you're not ready now. No. You're ready on your little show, but you're not ready here. You got all week to get ready on your little show.
Okay.
Here we go.
So it's like, who's going to be the...
I don't know. Oh, Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe and the Spice Girls. Joe
yeah, Paul, Rob Lowe and the Spice Girls will be on. Do you enjoy the Spice Girls, Paul?
Spice Girls, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they'll be on the show. Yeah. And Paul, do you watch the Saturday Night Live show?
Yeah.
What time is that on now, Paul?
Huh?
I say, what time would that be on?
It's like it's 11. It's live, I think.
Yeah.
You don't mind if I ask you a question?
What's that?
I hear this story, and there's like this press release that you get your ass fired. Is that true? No, you didn't get fired.
Yeah, they fired me.
No, they didn't fire you.
No, I'm serious. I talked to a guy that said I'm fired.
Fired from your television job?
From on the weekend, you know, I do the news segment.
Yeah, the weekend update.
Yeah, and I do the jokes.
Sometimes, many times, the best part of the show.
Yeah. But it's all a matter of opinion. That's your opinion.
That's my opinion, yeah.
But then the guys that can fire me, that's not their opinion.
Now, why would they fire you?
Well,
who fired you, first of all? Let's get some names here. Let's get this on the record.
Well, I don't know the guys, because the guys I work with, like Lorne Michaels and stuff.
Did Lorne Michaels fire you?
No, he didn't. He didn't fire me.
Right.
He likes me and stuff.
Well, it's his show, isn't it?
I thought it was his show, yeah. But,
well, then how can a guy come in from the outside and fire you? Somebody from ABC fired you?
No. They're NBC. What happens is, you work on the show, and then there's these guys that hang out, like, in the halls.
Yeah, we got them here. We got them here.
And they're called executives. They're NBC executives, right? And then I'd see them. I didn't know who the hell they were, what they did, you know? Now I know what they do. They fire me from Weekend Update. But they said that this guy, Don Ohlmeyer, who turns out to be the president.
Yeah, now I know Don Ohlmeyer, and just between you and me, he's an idiot.
Oh.
So I wouldn't take it seriously. If this guy fired you, you may still have a job. You never know. I'd wait for some paperwork.
No, I phoned him, you know.
Oh, you had to phone in to pick up your messages from that? Oh, man.
Yeah, so I said, hey, you don't know what to say. You're like, hey, how's it going there? You know, you're trying to talk about something else.
Yeah.
Did you have a turkey there for the thing or whatever? I don't know. And then, so he goes, oh, yeah, I'm firing you there from the show. And then I said, oh, that's not good. You know? And then I said, why is that now? And he goes, oh, you're not funny.
Yeah.
And then I said, holy Lord, that's even worse news, you know? He goes, no, I don't got nothing to fall back on.
No.
He's a good man.
Well, he just fired you. What do you mean he's a good? What is wrong with you? You quisling? Stop that.
I don't know what quisling means, but... But I mean, to me, like, you know, you have to be philosophical about these things. I mean, at first, like, when I found out, you know, I was upset. But then, you know, I really started to think about it, you know, and plus I drank a lot of whiskey. And then
Took
afterwards...
the edge off it a little, I'm
yeah,
guessing.
I just thought, like that. But then the next day I sobered up and I remembered, you know, that I still had some whiskey left.
So you went right back to it.
Yeah.
But now, Norm, far be it for me to tell you how to lead your life or your career, because Lord knows you've been very, very successful. But if the guy says to you, we don't want you on the Weekend Update, and that's like your signature piece.
Yeah.
You're kind of like the anchor man, not only of that segment, but of the entire Saturday Night Live show. If things aren't going great, they give the ball to you. You're the damn quarterback, Norm. You're the one who punches it over the goal line for pay dirt. So now,
well, I mean,
if Mr. Big Shot Cologne and Cufflinks, Don Ohlmeyer, if he says, we don't want you on the Weekend Update, adios. I'd get in a cab. Absolutely. Hit the dirt. Come on over here to CBS. We'll get you a nice show. We'll put you together a nice show for you.
All right.
You're no quisling.
I've never been called that.
Well, now, will you stay on the rest of the show?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. Like I do. Also, other than doing an update, I do like sketches, but like I stink in those. So that. You know, he thinks I'm funny in those.
Yeah. Oh, it's just the Weekend Update. He doesn't think you're funny.
Yeah, he doesn't think I'm funny in Weekend Update, and God only knows. I mean, you know. It's just a matter of opinion. He also thinks that O.J. is innocent. So.
Exactly. Don't let this pinhead push you around, for heaven's sakes.
No, he's not a pinhead. He's a fat guy.
There we go now. Come on, Norm. Let's go. Let's get a little heat on here.
No. It's funny when you don't like a guy just because he's fat, you know what I mean?
No, it has nothing to do with him being fat.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with him being fat.
You don't like it because he's a dope.
No. No, it's just you know what I've always said is, I've said comedy is subjective.
Mm-hmm.
I never really said that
No,
before.
I didn't think.
I usually say whiskey is good.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Norm, you're very, very funny. You're like the strength of that franchise now.
well, do you know any guys over there you can give a call to or anything?
Well, yeah, well, they're going to take a call from me. You're lucky they took your call so they could fire you. Are you kidding?
But there.
Are you getting some support from the rest of the cast members?
Well, you know, the people on the cast, like they go, you know, when you work at a place, you know, some people like you, some people hate you. But
oh yeah, you don't need to tell me that.
So, you know, people come up to you and go, oh man, I'm sorry, and then either they're sorry or they're not sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
So how the hell do you know?
No, you don't really know. But you can tell.
Well, sometimes you can tell, like, you walk into a room and then everybody will stop talking, and then so you go, hey, were you just talking about how you were glad I got fired from the update? And they go, no, we were talking about hats.
But now let me go back to this, and I don't want to embarrass you again, but if Lorne Michaels, the guy who created the show, the guy who's kept the show in business all these years, it's his show, Mr. Big Shot, Mr. Table at Orso's, Lorne Michaels, why doesn't he step in? Why doesn't he throw himself in front of this gorilla to save your job? What's going on there?
With that?
It sounds to me like he's a quizling.
He is?
Well, that's what it sounds like.
Maybe we can get a dictionary at the break. But
you know what I'm saying? This is the guy. Didn't Lorne Michaels hire you?
Yes, he did.
Well, then who ought to be able to fire you?
Lorne Michaels,
Right, so where was he? Did he fire you?
No, he didn't fire me.
But he's like your buddy, right? You're buddies with Lorne.
Yeah, he's a good man, and
Now,
he's
what did he
always
say to you?
been very supportive of me.
Well, I guess not. What did he say to you?
He said to me, he says, he said, look, Norm, this is the deal. You know? He said, I want you to stay on as Weekend Update.
Oh, good. Well, there you go. Well, great. So you got the job back. That's good news. Attaboy, congratulations. What do you got there, Norm? You looked up Quisling.
Yeah, I looked up
what does it say?
Quisling.
Yeah.
And also, do you know what Quizmaster means?
That'd be like Alex Trebek. Yeah, I knew that.
No, Quisling is a master of ceremonies on a game show.
There you go.
Now, Quisling is a traitor who serves as the puppet of the enemy occupying his country.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. Norm MacDonald, you, sir, are no Quisling.
I thought I was dumb when I didn't know what Quisling was. I think I'm even dumber now because I still don't know what it is.
So now, Norm, a couple of things come to mind here. This seems so preposterous to me, so unfathomable, so unreasonable that I'm guessing, oh, it's like a stunt, like a publicity stunt, like big-time wrestling or something. Is that kind of deal? Where you and Don Ohlmeyer will have a feud and you'll wrestle on the show or something for your job, one of those deals?
No, I like Don Ohlmeyer.
Oh, no, how can you like? This weasel fired you.
No, but he doesn't think I'm funny.
And yet you like the man.
Sure, I mean, you know.
Here's what.
A lot of people don't think I'm funny.
Enjoy your complimentary beverage. Now, tomorrow night.
It ain't whiskey, but it's good.
Now, there's a great song. Now, tomorrow night, come back on the show, or Friday night, come back on the show and do Weekend Update. You can do Weekend Update here. You can be the Weekend Update guy on this show.
That'd be great.
Well, there you go. Good. Now, who's taking your place on the Weekend Update?
I don't know. Apparently, they had some press release today, but I don't read the papers, that wasn't good either.
No, not if you're in charge of Weekend Update. To just blatantly admit that you don't know what's going on.
I did too many Nixon jokes.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you who's taking your place. Nobody can take your place, Norm MacDonald. That's what I think. You don't seem to be taking this too hard. You seem to be taking it pretty well.
Well, I mean, I don't know, because if somebody doesn't like you, then and they own the joint, you know, that's fine. I mean, I don't know.
Why would you want to work in that atmosphere? Why wouldn't you want to take a hike and say, well, I'll show you. I'll take my little Weekend Update someplace else and bury you punks?
I don't know. I guess I'm a damn quisling or something.
You know, Norm, the last time you were here, it was a traumatic, difficult situation because I believe it was like the day after you had been released, kind of undone, let go, something like
it was
that, fired.
It was that very day.
That very day, yeah. Well, how has it been since then?
Well, it's been weird, you know, like, it's been weird.
You were just fired, as it turned out, right?
Yeah, I got fired.
Right.
And then when I was talking to you on the show that day, because this guy, Don Ohlmeyer, fired me, and I didn't know the guy, you know, and you kept saying, like, he's an idiot, he's a pinhead, you know, and stuff like that. And I would say, like, he's a good guy, you know. And turns out you were right.
Oh, man, good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'll admit when I'm wrong.
I've never been happier to be right about something in my life.
Yeah. So, because I went and met with him, you know, I never...
Now, wait a minute. After you get fired, you then have to go to a meeting with the guy?
Yeah, because I wanted to leave the show entirely. You know, I thought that would be the next thing.
Right.
And so, and then, you know, I talked to all these guys I pay money to, you know, and I go, hey, how about you guys figure out something there, you know? And then they're like, well, we were talking to this one guy that said that he maybe could do, you know, and it took forever. So I said, how about I just go talk to the dude that fired me?
Face to face,
Yeah.
mano a mano. It shows great courage, great class, grace, I believe, on your part.
Yeah, well, I'm a courageous, classy dude. So I say, I have to go to his office there. He lives in Hollywood, California, you know. And
he's a big shot, this guy, Don Ohlmeyer, a big shot.
Oh, yeah.
One of these guys comes to work very early and spends most of the day selecting monograms, you know. That's what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his office is like, I went to his office, and it's this big office, you know, and then you go in there. I'm not used to these things, you know. I'm just a guy used to nightclub, you know, smoking nightclubs.
You're a
doing my comedy.
hard-working guy.
Yeah. So I go in there, and that guy, Don Ohlmeyer's there, so I go, how you doing? And we talk, and
Well, how was that? Was it cordial? Was it a bit icy?
No, it was cordial. He gave me a lighter.
Like for being like it's what, a parting gift? Well, he's giving you what?
He had a lighter, you know, and he goes, hey, want a lighter? And then he gave me an umbrella. I don't know. It was like
You get fired and you get stuff. Like, hey, how about a clock radio? How about a lighter?
Anything on the top shelf I could have. So I just said to the guy, I said, listen, man, because I appreciate that you don't think I'm funny. That's fine.
Now, that was the issue. That seemed to be the turning point. Don Ohlmeyer didn't think you were funny.
Exactly.
Right. Now, in your assessment of him in this meeting, is he a funny guy?
Well, it's not his job. His job is picking up them monograms.
Yeah. But he's one of these guys, he fancies himself creative, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, I suppose. I mean,
Well, you know, I worked for Don Ohlmeyer when I was at NBC for years and years and years, and I know the guy.
Yeah.
And here's a guy who could not create gas after a bean dinner.
That's not true. I witnessed that. No, now the thing was, I said, okay, so you think I'm not funny? That's fine, you know, who cares? But I said, why don't we just, I'll quit and leave the show, right? You keep your money, because you don't want to pay money to a guy that's not funny.
Exactly.
And then I'll go try to be funny somewhere else.
Perfect point.
And then he didn't like that idea.
Why not?
I don't know, because it seems to me that, because, you know, there's other networks, there's CBS.
Well, other networks, sure.
Yeah. And so my contention was, I thought he would love that idea, because what better for his network than to have an unfunny guy on another network?
Exactly, that's right. He can't have it both ways.
Yeah, he can have it both ways, apparently. He's a quisling?
Yes. No. But at least There are no Quislings in the picture now. When you were here before, I smelled a Quisling. The Quislings are gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah,
They're gone.
good for you.
And so, so the way it stands now is I can leave the show as long as I don't do anything else on any competing show.
Right. Well, that stinks. That's no
Yeah,
good. Now,
that's
how
no
long will that last?
I don't know, man. It's as long as
Contractually, how long are you bound to them?
I'm bound to them contractually. It's all stuff that I'm not that familiar with.
But in the meantime, they are continuing to pay you, right?
Yeah, they pay me, and I go to the show and hang out.
Yeah. Now, what is that like being around your old friends on the show? Do they like having you there now or not?
Well, everybody's kind of uncomfortable. Nobody wants, everybody's uncomfortable.
Sure.
And they'd be glad to see me go, and I'd be glad to see them see me go. And just this Don Ohlmeyer character.
Yeah.
Is, I don't know. I don't know how this...
You know what you should do, though? You should come here to CBS and get a show right here. You should come to CBS and make Pretty Boy, make Mr. Cufflinks, make Don Ohlmeyer eat his show. Well, I would guess that one of the good things about this is you had some time off. Have you taken some vacation? Have you gone anywhere, traveled?
Yeah. I went. I wanted to get away from all the showbiz, crazy showbiz.
Yeah.
So I decided I'd go on a vacation,
Great.
And I don't like to go to hotels because all my years of doing my nightclub act, I don't like hotels.
Yeah.
So I decide I'll go, my buddy tells me, he goes, hey, you should go to one of them bed and breakfasts. You ever hear tell of them?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. The idea is you go there, it's a guy's house, and you live in his room, and then he makes you some breakfast.
Right. Very
Yeah. It's a thumbnail.
Yeah, that's it, sure.
So I looked one up on the internet there, and I found one. I went to Vancouver Island, Victoria, which is beautiful.
Lovely.
Oh, my God. It's God's little country. And so I go there, and I look up my place where I'm supposed to go. I have it on a little piece of paper. And I knock on the door, right? And there's no answer. So I knock again, and there's still no answer. So finally, I look like in the window there, and there's an old man sleeping on a couch,
Yeah.
So I bang on the door, ringing the doorbell, So finally, I hear like, "Hey, keep your pants on there," from the inside. And he comes to the door, old guy, but I'd say 80, 85 years old.
Yeah.
Old Harold Delaney was his name.
Harold Delaney.
Yeah, nice enough gentleman, And so I got in there and I says, well, I better go to sleep. There's no one else there, Like, I thought it'd be like a whole bunch of people in different rooms,
Yeah.
And it was just me.
Yeah.
So I go up and I go to sleep, and I'm ready to go to sleep, and a knock comes on the door, right? A knock on my bedroom door.
Right.
So I figure, old Harold Delaney wants to have sex with me there.
That's the first thought that went through your mind, huh?
Well, I'm a young fella. These days, anything
not a bad
goes.
looking guy, sure, yeah.
I'm not
Traveling alone, why
sure.
not?
And of course, I didn't come to Victoria to have sex with old Harold Delaney. I came to do some sightseeing.
Of course.
Yeah. So then I hear him. He goes, well, you ought to play some Scrabble.
Oh, Scrabble.
Yeah, so I say, okay, that's good.
Sure.
I'll play some Scrabble. So I go down, and he pulls out this old Scrabble game there, and we start to play, and I like Scrabble, So I get the first turn, because I picked the lower letter, and so I get the first turn. So I make rabbit,
Pretty good.
It's a good word. And then I do it pretty quick. I take like a couple of minutes, and then old Harold Delaney, he takes like a half hour to get his word, and the whole time he's not talking, he's not telling me old stories, because I like hearing old stories, And instead, it was like for a half hour, it was just Harold Delaney going. So then after a half an hour of that, I'm just sitting there, he comes up with his word, it's hat. That's his word, yeah. Hat. So he puts it, and he takes the word hat, and then he puts it like way in the corner on that triple letter score.
Right.
The triple word, the red one
right.
that you want to get to.
Yeah, sure.
But you can't just put it there.
No, it's got to have some relation to rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to move up there, and finally get to there. But instead, he just puts it right there.
Oh, no.
Hat.
So I go, all right, you know. And so then it's my turn, you know. I do something, and quickly, and then again, the same thing, like, you know. And then time going by, and then every word, and I was coming up with good words, you know. I had sleigh, you know, a sleigh ride, and avocado.
Whoa.
It was a 7-letter word.
Yep.
You get 50 extra points. I'm still way behind him.
He's just freelancing the board.
Yes. And so finally I decided I'm gonna I gotta say something, you know? So and all his words were like cup and hat, and I think it was just like things he'd see around the room, you know? And so I'm playing excellently. I should be in the lead, but instead I'm like 1,000 points behind. And finally, like, I gotta say something, you know? So he puts boot, you know, up on this triple, and it really annoyed me because I was building towards the triple letter. And he just puts boot, and so I said, finally, I gotta say something here. And I go, hey, old Harold Delaney there, I don't know, you can't put boot there. And then he goes, you never heard tell of a boot? So I go, no, I know what a boot is. I'm just saying. He goes, if a fella goes out there, has to wear a boot. So I go, no, I know what I made avocado. I know a boot. You know? And it just took him forever. And I think, and also I noticed a weird thing. There were no blanks. You know how you have the blanks in the game, and it's always good to use any letter, right? Yeah. I realized there's no blanks in this game, and I figured old Harold Delaney must have, when he got the game, figured, what the hell is that, you know, and throwing it away.
Can't use it.
Yeah.
Now, how was the breakfast? Did you have the breakfast?
There was no breakfast. I got up the next day. I was so hungry from playing Scrabble all night. So he says, hey, Harold, how you doing there? How about some breakfast? And he goes, I've never been much for breakfast. So I go, oh, all right. So I go, I guess I'll go down to McDonald's and pick up some breakfast or something, Harold. And he goes, can you get me an egg McMuffin? That was crazy.
Take us through some of your activities, your life, your free time. So, you know, a couple hours with Norm MacDonald.
I got a lot of free time now, and so what I did was I returned to my first love, you know, dance. No, not dance. I returned to my first love, the stand-up comedy.
Oh, you're doing the stand-up. Good for you.
So I go around the country to different smoky nightclubs, and I do my jokes, you know, and it's great, you know. It's the doing the jokes is fun, but then the rest of the time, did you ever go on the road?
A little bit. I didn't care for it. It just didn't have the stamina for it. It's difficult.
It's rough, man, because other than doing the stand-up, you just go to a town, you're basically like a drifter or something, you know. You show up, you hang around, and then you sit and you're watching the TV all the time, you know. And I love the TV, you know, but when you watch it all the time, you just watch anything, you know. I watched ESPN too. They got all the Deuce.
Yeah, sure, the Deuce. Yeah.
And they got sports there that, you know, they're kind of weird sports. Like they got kickboxing. Yeah. You ever hear of that sport? Yeah. And that's an odd sport. What they do is they combine the style and grace of boxing with kicking. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of immature. A guy's boxing, all of a sudden he kicks the guy, you know. They're just cheating, you know.
Yeah, I think so. Sure.
Yeah. And then also what you do is you try to get the pay movies there, you know.
Oh yeah, you ever dial up any of the? You can get like first-run features.
Yeah. I ordered Pulp Fiction. You know that movie?
Oh sure.
It's a gritty urban satire, you know. It said that on the little thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known. And so I said, yeah, I'll get Pulp Fiction. I heard great things about that. So I order it, right? Mm-hmm. And they send me a different movie, a movie called by the name of Pump Friction.
I never heard of that.
You never heard of that movie?
No, what is it?
Well, it's different than Pulp Fiction. Uh-huh. Pulp Fiction is a gritty urban satire. Uh-huh. Pump Friction is a bunch of dudes and ladies having dirty sex.
Whoa!
And, you know.
So there's a mix-up, obviously.
Yeah. And it wasn't a bad movie, you know. It was. Actually, with those dirty movies, I find, like,
They're good for about 15, 20 minutes. I'm really interested.
Right.
And then there's one point that all of a sudden I'm bored. You know, I just lose interest completely, and I feel deeply ashamed, you know?
The human mechanism working there. I don't know what that is.
It's David Spade giving himself a hand.
It sort of was.
Would he
good.
walk?
But I think maybe he just did that Rodney Dangerfield thing.
But I mean, did he walk rooms, or did they like him?
Oh, walk rooms. Oh, fucking Larry Lingo over here. Let's break it down for the audience.
Oh, yeah. Explain to the folks what walk rooms means.
They've already turned the channel.
Remember when you sucked off that guy?
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, behind Okie Dog? That was to make cash.
He sucked off a guy behind this place called Okie Dog.
Oh, yeah, I know Okie Dog.
Oh, you know it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, how did you get on Star Search? I think Twitter was just out for a while. It was something stupid. Anyway, the long story short was, it was a girl. I took a picture in front of this picture of a Victoria's Secret's girl. And it was like her whole face, like on a wall. And then I had a penny right here. And I took a picture. I go, look at this hot, gorgeous penny. Ha ha, hilarious, LOLs across the board. And then the girl in the picture writes me and says, that was funny, I like that. Not right away, but like maybe 8 seconds later. I hit her back up. Oh, you know, nothing like, show me that. You know what I mean? Like, you know how guys are like, maybe I showed me
what does the angry guy
cartwheel
say?
emoticon.
What does the angry guy say?
Show me that. We weren't anywhere.
Yeah, we went on a break.
Oh, yeah, we were in a break.
Why the fuck are we talking at all? We should sit dead silent.
I like to talk. We like to talk to you.
Yeah, but tell the story.
Is he joking?
You were catfished. That's what we were talking about. Because we knew you'd been
This
catfished.
is the most shabbily run operation. I know you're going to cut your shitty jokes out. I'm over here dying on a vine. All my good stuff is during the commercial.
No, tell your story. Tell your story.
Who's the cutest guy?
Have you ever paid for straight sex?
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, indirectly. A lot of hybrid hookers out there.
What's that mean?
You go on a date and then you fool around, and then 2 days later, like, hey, I need a new radiator. You know, like.
Oh, you know what? After the break, we're going to do jokes. It'll be the perfect time for you to do a joke. I was just going to tell you a quick story, though.
Oh, you got yours in.
When you were, you know what I have? Supermarket flyer smarts. You know where I got them? From reading a lot of supermarket flyers.
That can't be one of the jokes, is it?
Jesus.
Dude.
Did you ever think?
I smell a mass firing. Is this gonna go down as a test show?
No.
You better fucking air it.
Have you ever been with a girl that had an abortion?
Sir.
Sir.
This guy goes in and they go, hey, 10th one's free. Hit his card.
Oh, boy. 2 strangers were arrested for having sex on a plane. How about that, huh? You know who I feel sorry for? The guy in the middle seat. Well, here's actually a joke about Donald Sterling.
Okay. All the charities that Donald Sterling donated millions of dollars to are giving the money back to him. Well, that'll show him. It's not bad.
He's young. But his cock doesn't work. Good Spade, a man in Chippewa.
Did you help me like with that one? A man in Chippewa allowed a hyena to eat his penis after being told by a witch doctor it would help him become rich. Is it me or does it sound like that hyena and witch doctor were in cahoots? Porn?
Oh, yeah.
Because the guy is like a hot 18-year-old and then you got like an older like cougar and then the chick's doing it and the guy's all excited and then he goes, get out, I'll show you how to ride that cock. And he's like, no, and he's trying to and he's pulling the other one back by her foot and she's like, give him like 300 up front. And then this one's like, yeah, you like that shit? Not bad for 57. He's like, 50s? You're a fucking cougar, I thought. Let's talk to the union about putting some parameters on this fucking word cougar. Jesus, you old hag. Get this. He's always darting back to the fake daughter going, she's like, I can't move her. She's too sturdy. She's like, oh, this is how you do it, sissy. It's disgusting.
Both formerly of Saturday Night Live with us. David Spade is in Los Angeles. Norm MacDonald is here in New York. And now,
hello, Norm.
Say hello to him.
Hi, David. David and I apparently are having some kind of feud. He left this message on my machine.
Well, what is this?
What is
David?
that?
Did you not want to appear with him tonight?
Norm,
Come on, David. Tell us.
I wouldn't pay $300 to have my hair blow dried to be treated like this.
No, your hair is great.
Do you feel, David, that the star spotlight has been taken away by you, by McDonald tonight?
No, I don't mind. It should be.
Oh, you...
Norm's my buddy. Norm's one of the best guys out there. I've been watching this whole show, laughed my head off. I don't think Larry knows that Norm's a little kooky. And he's got some funny stuff to say.
What do you make of that? He's accusing you of not having all the marbles.
Good Lord.
Not
having all the marbles? I'll tell you something about marbles. I haven't seen a kid play marbles for years.
China Syndrome is a great rental.
He's doing my column now. Okay.
Of all the colors, blue is my favorite.
Stop that.
Where is John Stamos?
When do you two go to work together? Why don't you do a movie together?
We'd love to. We've been trying to for a long time, right, Dave?
Yeah. Norm's one of the few super funny guys out there that I'm trying to keep up with. He's a blast, and whatever show gets him next will be in great shape.
Well, David, do you think he's going to do a weekend update on the new Howard Stern show?
It seemed like that's what you told him. So.
It seems like that to me. I don't know why he's in some sort of denial over this.
Norm's a little tricky, but he's in demand, so I think they'll have him if he wants to do it.
Maybe Meet the Press will ask you to do it, and he'll come back then.
Meet the Press would be great. Tim Russert, right?
Yeah, you and Tim.
Me and Tim would be a great...
Load of laughs.
You guys lost me.
He doesn't know Tim Russert.
Here's the thing about Tim Russert.
He only knows supermodels.
I get blank stares.
Yeah,
Hey, listen, Larry, you live next to me in Beverly Hills now. You knew Clampett. You're right next to me.
Clampett.
I just heard you're going to come by
Don't give the address.
We're going to I know where you are. You're by Nate and Alden. My house has a water wiggle out front, and you're going to have to come by and hang out with me.
What is that?
What's a water wiggle?
That's his thing for a supermodel.
What an idiot. You're going to be part of Neighborhood Watch with me, and you're going to hold up your end. I don't care if you're out of town a lot.
Where do you live, Norm?
I live in New York City.
Here, the Gotham.
Yeah, the Big Apple.
But I've seen you in L.A.
Yeah,
well,
interesting.
I saw you with Chris Farley in New York.
Yeah, I
in
Los Angeles, me and Chris Farley.
Yeah, his story doesn't check out, does it, Larry?
No, so you
It's got some holes in it.
I live in Los
good
Angeles.
observation, Steve.
I'm by...
Coastal.
Get it out,
By
Norm.
Coastal, yeah.
Bisexual.
No, what are you doing,
No, I'm
Dave?
kidding. I'm
We've had lots
kidding.
of admissions here tonight. Do you ever miss Saturday Night Live? Both the same question for both of you. David.
I miss hanging out with Norm and some other people there, but I don't miss how hard it was. It was a good 6-year run for me. It was fun.
But you don't miss doing the show?
I miss it in pieces. I'd like to host it, but right now, to do it every week, I'm too old now.
Norm?
I've only been gone like 1 week.
But you, unlike David, you were fired.
Yeah.
So distance is quicker to have. Do you miss it? All right, did you miss it last Saturday night? Did you watch it? You're stumbling.
I tell you something. I don't. Where I live, I don't get Saturday Night Live.
You know what, Larry? They show.
I watch Saturday Night Live, but I don't get it.
Norm was at home with.
Stop stepping on the joke.
I don't know. I
Me
can't.
and Larry are doing a little vaudeville here.
I'm 2 minutes behind you on a tape delay.
David, what were you going to say?
I just heard the Siamese twins thing. No, I was saying that Norm sits home and there's just montage music and you hear the road is long. And he's watching 6 TVs in his house.
I used to, when I did the show, I'd always take off right after updates so I could watch the rest of the show at home. You know.
Really?
Yeah, because, you know, they want you to stay till the end so you can wave, because everybody waves.
You're not a waver.
Well, it's odd because sometimes the show sucks. And then at the end of the show, you're out waving like a jackass.
But Norm, sometimes at the first 3 years I was never on and I had to count that as a sketch.
David, thanks very much. Norm, thanks very much.
Thanks, Larry.
I want to thank
Thank you,
Larry
guys.
King for hosting this earlier.
Yeah, Larry
Very
was
good.
great.
Thanks for joining us. See you Monday night.
Yeah. No, just thinking, you know, because they have that Viagra thing out.
Yeah.
And the other day, you know, Bob Dole came right out and said.
He was one of the first.
Yeah. And, you don't want to hear about Bob Dole's cock, you know? I mean, President Clinton's cock, Bob Dole's cock, what the hell? But mostly, an old man like that, an old man, you don't want him to have a super hard cock. You know what I mean?
Why?
Why? Because an old man, you want him to be, got a pipe going, a newspaper, the dog at his feet there.
Well, that in some corners is considered pipe.
Oh. But now they're going to have to create some goddamn pill that makes women aroused at the sight of a fucking 70-year-old dude with a super hard cock. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. This is Viagra. It's insane. And you know what it's for? Impotent people. All right, it's for impotent guys. So get this. I read this. The pill can make your cock hard for 4 hours.
Right.
So now, who has the 4-hour hard cock? The impotent guy.
The rest of us are fucked. Me and you got our regular cocks. Meanwhile, fucking Spade is, you know.
Refer to Spade.
Oh, man. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it coming.
Dude, I know you didn't. He brought it all around and then a vicious rib kick into his best friend's gut.
Once there's too much cock talk, I try to just zone out for a minute until it goes back the other way.
If there's too much cock talk, this guy has fevered nightmares all night. Dreams, I mean, like sweaty, fevered dreams from the cock talk that's been all over his head.
Why bury me twice? He's killing me.
No, he's a good man.
That erased it. All right.
No, he's a good man.
Who cares?
After all that, that's the whiteout he puts on.
Yeah, I know, it's awful.
After he talks about you doing chin-ups on cock for 18 minutes. He goes, no, he's a good guy.
If you're gay, he's a completely straight guy. He gets a lot of ladies. You know that about him with the ladies.
Don't say ladies.
Women, girls.
Okay, thank you. Ladies, what are we, fucking on an FM station here?
He's Don Cornelius.
But these gay guys, man, I was reading, you know about
These gay guys.
I haven't even said hi yet. All right. Tell me what it is with these gay guys.
I know, I'm already.
I just read this thing about the Michael, George
You're reading
Michael.
a lot, aren't you?
Yeah, I got a little time off. Now I read the newspaper. And this really strikes me about the gay community. I don't know if they're a community, but
called West Hollywood.
Yeah, they're gay, and it's, you know, George Michaels. He hangs around the bathroom. He has sex with multiple guys. This is
no way. You got to get it right. Hangs around the bathroom, and it was described as a lewd behavior, but I don't remember sex with numerous guys.
Well,
is that what you took away from it?
What does he do?
What were you, in the next stall?
I could have been just having a nice bathroom regular thing.
I don't know what lewd behavior is, but I don't know that he was in there with numerous guys. But anyway, go ahead. We get the gist of it.
This is definitely a gay thing, like, because this is a pop superstar. You know what I mean? You're not going to walk into a bathroom and all of a sudden Farrah Fawcett's like, ah, you know? You're not going to...
What? I love it.
What I'm saying is, why would a famous
what was she doing? Was that some sort of cervical belt sander thing, or what was that? Oh, Christ, what are you, Linda Blair?
They do. That's what they do. Right?
That's what ladies that I know do.
Good to know that primetime exposure is paying dividends there.
But I think that's what it is. It's that the gay, that's why they have separate bathrooms. Let's face it. If they had women and, you know, women, as you call them, I call them ladies. If you had them in the same bathroom, like you go in the bathroom to do your business, see a man about a dog there, you know, and you're in the bathroom. You're in the bathroom. All of a sudden, a beautiful lady comes out. Oh, here's my vagina and breasts. You're going to be hanging out at that bathroom a lot. So I don't blame anybody for anything.
Can you believe Olmeyer didn't get him?
We're all the same, man.
Have you ever met Olmeyer since then?
Don Olmeyer I met once, after he fired me.
Yeah.
Then I went and visited him in his office, which it wasn't an office I've never seen. It was like a wet bar and a bunch of weird sports trophies. He's a big sports guy, you know.
Yeah.
So he explained it to me what happened, but he did it all with sports stuff, you know. Like he said, man, you see, you're the number 3 hitter, but now you're going to be number 8. And then later on, Ken Griffey will show up. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. And then I said, well, Christ, man, what the hell am I supposed to do? And he goes, I don't know, just walk it off, you know. And
I'll put it in sports terms why you got fired. You were fucking with OJ too much. That's exactly why you were fired, man.
Well, I don't know.
That's his buddy.
Yeah, it's his buddy.
Yeah, well, that's why you got canned.
OJ's a good guy. I mean, he's not...
Well, we got to end on that, Normie, but there's what they'll remember you by. OJ's a good guy.
Man,
Thanks for coming on. Norm MacDonald and David Spade. Stick around.
You know, on your last show, I came out as a deeply closeted gay man.
Yeah.
And I'm not gay. But David, on one time, this is a true story, and David, you'll attest to this, bought me a beautiful leather jacket.
Oh, that's right.
Well out of my price range.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm no one to take charity.
You're doing like a Mark Twain one-man show. All alone in the back. What do we got? I'm not one to take charity.
I'm saying I sucked him off.
Surprise ending.
You're making me out to be Hal Holbrook over here.
It's amazing how, like, some of your friends, like, seriously, like those guys who came out of Saturday Night Live, like Sandler, you, Chris Rock. There's a lot of guys who sort of all of a sudden are like real big players.
Yeah, Norm got his own TV show.
Norm's doing well. What?
What?
Do you hang out with Norm, or is it impossible?
It's pretty impossible because he's crazy.
He is.
In LA, I call him and he goes, I go, what happened last week? I called you to go on. You called me? And I go, yeah. On my phone? I go, yeah. And he goes, oh, yeah, I got that. I go, well, you didn't call me back? No.
And he's serious.
Yeah, he's crazy.
And yeah, I know. Like, I have him on the show.
I love him, though. He's the funniest guy around. I think you need to be kind of crazy to be really funny.
He is very funny. I love him, too. And he has a gambling problem,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was telling us how he was all excited that he had $80,000. He won $80,000 in Vegas, but he had lost like $100,000 on basketball.
Right, and that's on nickel slots. That's how serious he is.
Did you always know he had a gambling problem?
Mm-hmm.
You did. When did you know that? At Saturday Night Live?
I first knew he had a pee in a bottle problem.
Right.
Remember that? You always talk about
Yeah, it's
that.
great.
And then I
Does
knew.
he still save his urine? Do you know?
I don't know. He used to put it in Ziploc baggies, sign it, and send it to fans.
Is that true?
No.
Oh.
But he did. He would take, after Saturday Night Live, they give you a car, a limousine, if you want to go to the party, and he would take it to Atlantic City.
Really?
He's a hard ass. He's hardcore, dude.
I know he'll even get into fistfights.
And then he'll stay at a table for hours and hours.
What do you think of that?
I feel lucky.
And then you don't even know if he's married or single. It's never really clear.
I don't know, but I know girls like him. He's when you're something's that wrong, they pick up on it and like it.
They like the tragedy of that.
Fixer upper, yeah.
Right.
I can say for sure is this, that it works this way with women. If there's one dude who beds a Kardashian and a Paris Hilton, he'll then get to, and a Lindsay Lohan, he'll get to mow through other Hollywood hot chicks.
Like David Spade is that guy.
Yeah, David Spade is that guy.
And I would say he's more, because Warren Beatty was always the gold standard, but Spade doesn't have the looks of Warren Beatty.
He's the aw shucks rapist.
Rapist?
Well, I don't know why you brought up rapist.
My Lord.
No, what
God.
I'm saying is Spade has quietly mowed through the entire bevy of blondes in this town, but he does it in a sort of unassuming way.
Yeah, Spade is an interesting character because he's outside of Hollywood. He makes fun of it, and yet he's deeply inside of Hollywood.
Balls deep, a lot.
Yeah,
many would argue.
No, but he'll be on red carpets, and I went out with him one time. He's like, "Let's go to a bar." We go to a fucking bar, and then people let us in, which is horrible. Like past everybody.
Right.
You go, let those guys in. The Spade.
Yeah, there goes Spade and his bodyguards. His haggard bodyguard.
He's haggard as right. So
you and David Spade
that you like it.
are walking into a bar.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was saying that?
Yeah.
So we go into the bar, so it's packed with people, and I don't like a lot of people around. And then you get a little fucking plastic drink, and you drink it, and then Spade goes, let's get out of here. And I'm like, what? And I don't even want to be there, and you're an inch from somebody's face, and so then we go to another bar. He does the exact same thing.
Right.
Let's get out of here. So he just goes places and exits.
But I think there's a power. I think there's a certain power in leaving.
Yeah, I guess there is.
Yeah.
But with women, he plays the long game. Like he's always texting them. He doesn't bed them the night he meets them. Like a year later.
Right.
But he's got so many on his.
He fucks them in the bathroom. Yeah, but not on a bed. Never on a bed.
Wait, no.
I hear what you're saying. I'm reading between the lines.
I can't talk about that. Now it's going to sound like I'm
stall.
saying that about David.
No. What he does is he quietly, here's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm saying. If you had a list of the famous coxmen of the town with the Warren Beatty's of the world and the Wilt Chamberlains and stuff like that, somewhere in the 13th spot would be David Spade.
Absolutely.
And everyone would go, how do you get on this list? A cute little blonde guy?
I'd
What
put
are you
him
talking
way
about?
farther up than that. Way farther up. I'd put him maybe number one.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
In terms of sheer numbers.
Quietly goes about his business.
Yes, he does. And
until we start talking about it.
I know we shouldn't. But he's very self-deprecating about it. But he also, he knows everything that a young girl knows. Like that beautiful 20-year-old. He can talk to them about keeping up with the Kardashians and whatever the hell.
Right.
And then if I try to talk to a young girl, I go, "You ever watch Matlock, you know, it wouldn't work. But he has the same exact interest that they do. So it really works. You know.